Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ni hao ma, howdy. I'm Professor Brian David Phillips, and welcome to Waking Dreams Roleplay. We have something special today. Oh, it's so special! Ghostbusters International. We're gonna bust some ghosts, and not just any ghosts. Well, yeah, we're gonna bust any ghosts we find. And even more special, and I'm sure some of you are really excited about this, I'm not running the game. It has a chance of actually being good today. Today our game is being run by Kevin Dilmore. Take it away, Kevin.
Thank you so much, Brian. It's actually, this is kind of a meta game. It's not being run by me, Kevin Dilmore. It'll be run by Dr. Ray Stantz, the heart of the Ghostbusters. But I won't be wearing this all the time because it digs into my forehead. So we're going to run this as a meta game. I am Dr. Stantz, welcoming prospective Ghostbusters to the franchise. You guys are going to be training today in a Kobayashi Maru kind of setup. So remember that that your lives may be in peril, decisions still matter. You could lose limbs, you could lose lives, but you're all going to be okay because this is just a training exercise. So you guys can earn your way to becoming a Ghostbusters franchise. So if you're ready, these 7 of you are at work at your Ghostbusters franchise.
That's wrong.
Brian?
There's usually 6 players. Do you have Alzheimer's again?
I do. You know what? We should just introduce ourselves and our characters. That would probably be the better way to go. That's what Brian would do. I have my "What Would Brian Do" bracelet on tonight, so I can just follow his lead when I learn how to run a game.
Well,
So
my grandmother says that's a good way to lead your life. Just think, what would Brian do, and do the opposite.
do the. So Brian, you can start. Introduce yourself as your character, please.
Hello, I'm L. Larry Lawrence. The L stands for Lawrence or Larry. I am, of course, a Ghostbuster. I have a tragic backstory, and I've prepared for this role by studying Bob Hope, because Larry Lawrence, of course, and Don Rickles and Rodney Dangerfield. So I'm totally ready to go.
Don Knotts?
No Don Knotts. He's too skinny.
But
I mean, look at me.
He was Mr. Chicken.
Yes,
So, Pete.
I am Torrance Corey Lawbert. I too have a tragic backstory because I know Brian.
Oh, Pete, I'm so jealous of all the people who haven't met you.
No.
Scott.
I am Dr. Trapper. I am a disgraced university professor. They said I did some unethical experiments. But I
This is a
believe
true
that
story.
spirits and other undead creatures can be harnessed to perform magic. Oops, I said too much already.
You have, but we all heard it. So, Michael. Whose mic is off?
We cannot hear you, Michael. Oh, your tones are so delightful, they're not for human ears.
It's okay. I think we're still locking again.
Yeah, he comes in and comes out when his mic goes bad.
Well, what happened is that his computer or phone?
He's
Is it
here.
working now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you using your computer?
Yeah, I'm using my computer.
Oh.
I'm Randy Zungi. I'm just a very studious person who's interested in the paranormal.
Lorraine.
Okay. I don't have a good name yet. We're coming up with it. So I want to play as skeptic, but is really interested in finding out if what I believe is the truth.
I like it. Kay?
Oh, okay. Guess I go with Andante again. Yeah, I choose the truth.
And it's always half asleep and dreaming.
Okay, sure.
No judgment zone. And we have oh, go ahead,
Use
Kay.
instruments and ties to ghost and make them fall asleep. How's that?
Moving on.
And we have a special guest player, our friend Paul.
Oh,
I am Ross Smooter. I am a former bowling league treasurer, and I'm hunting down the ghost that would knock down the pins and then put them back up whenever I got distracted.
Wow.
I like it.
that's very sad.
So the seven of you have gathered at your Ghostbusters franchise headquarters in Wichita, Kansas. And the phone rings. Who is answering it?
It looks like Pete's already. I mean, sorry. It looks like what's his
Tori.
name?
Tori. Larry.
Larry?
Straight Larry.
All right, Tori, remember that all of your actions are going to be judged against you guys getting your franchise. How do you answer the phone?
Tori's answering it.
As I said, Tori.
Ghostbusters International. We deliver ghosts away from your house.
Are you choosing to put the phone on speaker for everyone to hear?
Sure.
Terrific.
This.
Hello, Ghostbusters. I am calling because I have a problem. We have one or more ghosts on the premises, and I am hoping you would be able to come help us as soon as possible.
Yeah, as soon as we get some equipment that actually works.
Well, yeah, but you got to take the phone call first.
Yes, we can arrive very quickly.
Terrific.
What kind of property you got?
My name is Dr. Howard, and I would like to meet with you at the facility I'm at to discuss our specific needs. I have been hesitant to call. We've had escalating problems. The reason I'm hesitant is because this has been, needs to be of utmost discretion. I am very hopeful that we can take care of this problem quickly and quietly, so I do not cause any undue scrutiny from the community and do not cause any distress among our visitors.
Understandable.
Would you be able to handle this with?
Yeah.
Terrific.
We can handle it. I think we can handle it.
It comforts me to know that you can handle this discreetly. I'm going to.
There's no problem with the community.
But it will cost you extra.
I'm confident. I'm confident that we can work out financial arrangements to your satisfaction.
Okay.
So if you could, I'll give you our address. You're going to be traveling to 200 Southeast 4th Street in Abilene, Kansas. Knowing that it is 10 o'clock Central Daylight Time on June the 5th.
AM or PM?
When might I be able to expect you?
From okay.
Good job. Hour and a half.
Okay. I will be more than happy to entertain you here. I would prefer that you We would not be doing any real investigative things until after 5 o'clock tonight. Although you are welcome to have the run of the facilities while you're here. I would ask that any actual, ghost busting technology, if that's what you call it, might not be used until after dark. Will that be a problem?
No.
Not a problem.
All right.
We
I will look-
will totally abide by non-existent rules we'll break anyway. Sure.
That's well. I very much appreciate your discretion.
What was the time set? And you say we cannot do anything until after dark.
Well, that's just because I think that I'd like not to have any. We don't need anybody poking around, asking questions, and wanting to know what it is, why you guys are here.
Yeah.
Interfering with us in our jobs.
We will
Yes,
be in
that's
suits.
absolutely. We
look
want
like normal business people.
that sounds terrific. So thank you very much. I will look forward to seeing you as quickly as you can.
We will drive up in our large vehicles with giant logos that say Ghostbusters, but we won't
Saying
let
if we
anyone
leave
know that's what we're
Wichita,
doing.
we're getting to Abilene in an hour and a half. It must be my VW bus.
Maybe
Maybe
that's
describe the vehicle a bit.
well, terrific. Okay, now we need to. You guys need to pack for your trip.
Yes. So,
Do you have your equipment list?
Yes, we do. We have equipment
All right.
lists.
You guys have 2 vehicles that you're going to be taking. One is a converted hearse. The other is a converted ambulance. The hearse can seat 4 people. The ambulance can seat 4 people.
So we need
And,
another person.
I'm sorry?
We need another person.
No.
Or a dog.
You can seat 4 in either one, but you don't need to fill every seat. There's only 7 of you. All right. You have 6 proton packs. How many are you taking?
I would suggest we take 6.
Is that what everyone do?
So we will have one
Okay.
each.
Is there a limit on how much equipment you can take?
There is a limit, and I will let you know when you reach it. I just want to know how it's distributed. So you can put 4 proton packs in the ambulance, and you can put 4 proton packs which is Ecto 2, and then your traditional Ecto 1. So how you want to divide them up?
Equally, 3 and 3?
3.
That sounds fine. Okay, you can take. You've got 10 ghost traps. How many you want to take?
10.
All right. How you want to divide them up?
20. We'll take 20.
5
Well, you can't take 20. You only have 10.
and 5.
All right.
5.
You have 4 peak meters. You have a 5th upgraded peak meter that is the one that functions as a ecto taser.
Well,
How
I'll
many of
take
those
that
do you
one.
want to
I'll
take?
take that one. I'll take that one.
Well, you can divide it. You can divide equipment when you get to Abilene. I just want to know what's in the car.
We'll
How
take
many
that. We're going to take that one. The other
Okay, you're gonna take that one.
meters is up to other, just
How
make
many-
sure we take mine. We'll just take the one.
You're only going to take the 1 meter among the 7.
Yeah, we should take at least 3.
Just take everything.
So we each have one.
Well, you can't take everything. Not everything's going to fit.
Someone tell Larry to take his drugs. He's getting out of control.
Larry takes
I
his
think
drugs
we
on
should
his
take
own
3
schedule.
meters.
Okay.
What won't fit? If we
You
split
let
up
us
the
eat.
half and
Okay,
We
half.
should take 3.
Okay. You're going to take the upgraded one and 3 others.
Yes.
How you want to put them 2 and 2?
Into.
Which one? Which ambulance which vehicle gets the upgrade?
One.
The one with Larry.
Okay. Okay. You have 3 pair of ecto goggles.
Only 3?
Only 3.
Well, 2 in our group, so we can share.
2 in one truck and 1 in the other.
Okay. You have 2 slime blowers.
Take a boat, one in each vehicle.
You take 1 in each vehicle. Okay. That's all right. So now you've got each vehicle maxed out for backpack equipment. You have 2 medical kits.
We only need 1. No
Okay,
one ever
need
gets
that.
hurt.
No one ever
No one's
gets.
gonna get hurt. No one ever gets hurt.
We have 1 in each vehicle, right?
Yeah, if you want.
1 in each vehicle.
You
Feels a
have
little too
1
sensible.
What?
Sounds very prudent.
Okay, you have 1 experimental proton pistol. The proton pistol functions like a proton pack, except it can't do a containment stream. It can only shoot. It can only blast ectopresence. You want to take it?
Yes.
What vehicle you want it in?
Ecto 2.
Ecto 2? Got it. You have 2 CUD meters. The CUD meters you can read will help detect entrances for parallel dimension, stuff like that.
1 in each vehicle.
You're taking them both?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Somebody's gonna
You
steal
have-
our car. This is gonna.
You
this
have
is good.
1. You have 1 set of the polarity rectification tripods. Where do you want them?
Till 1.
One.
Okay.
Yeah, in the
I think the van
ambulance.
because it's bigger.
Yep.
If the van
The
has more
ambulance,
space.
the ambulance is going to have more room at this point.
Okay,
Okay.
just put it in the ambulance then.
And
It's not
and then
Ecto 2.
the spectral, the ghost beacon, the spectral ghost, or the spectral proto capacitor. Where do you want it?
Where
The ambulance.
Which one has the most room?
The ambulance.
The ambulance then.
Ecto 2. All right, cool.
Number 2.
Cool. Okay. How are you going to dress?
Well, I'm putting on. I already got my Ghostbusters outfit on. I'm wearing my jumpers.
Jumper.
Normal,
Absolutely.
normal business suits. Because if we're gonna if we're gonna go there and try to be discreet,
I will be discreet in my Ghostbusters uniform. If anyone asks, I will say I'm an exterminator.
So we all dress up as exterminators?
Okay.
business casual.
Okay, so
Oh,
everybody's everyone's in street clothes but Larry.
I'm good with that.
Yeah.
That means I drive.
Right.
Okay. All right. Who's driving?
I will drive the ambulance because that's cool.
Anybody that
Okay.
drives
Brian is driving the ambulance. with a
Larry
move-
is driving the
I'm
ambulance.
sorry. Larry is driving the ambulance with the moves of 2. Is that what you guys are planning to do?
that's
That's
the
a really
thing.
good question.
Who has the most numbers on the move? I got 2. The thing.
I can drive. I'm not going to be breaking any laws while I'm driving. I'm not going away from a bank robbery. I'm just
Okay,
going.
well, I'm just-
It's never been driven between Wichita and Abilene.
The only thing I'm noting is that there are 2 of your team who have drive skills specifically and rolls of 5. But Larry is going to heedlessly run into the ambulance and take over the driver's seat. Is that what you guys are choosing to do?
That sounds about right.
Two
Who
or
has
two
the
other
driving
who
skills?
drive well.
Who has the
Sorry,
driving skills?
the seatbelt won't fit you. You can drive.
Who
Who has the driving skills?
I have a booster, woman. Who has driving skills?
I have driving skills.
Do you
Okay,
want
then.
to drive?
First.
You drive one of the vehicle.
I do not have driving skills.
I do not either.
Yeah, me neither.
I do have
Andante, you want to take a look at your sheet?
Oh, it's
You have the
dry.
driving skill.
Oh, I have it?
My skills hide.
Do you have your sheet with you?
Yeah, I just got it.
There are two
Okay.
people named Randy.
There are?
Nope.
No,
No.
I see Randy.
One of them's
Randy
wrong.
Z.
Who's Randy Z? Well, that's you. Okay.
Randy.
I'm Randy Z. Who's the other Randy?
Who's not labeled?
Well, those don't matter. They're not, I mean,
Oh, but we should still know somebody didn't label
Yes.
themselves.
you need to, take a look at the character so you know which one to label when I drag them into another map.
Oh, Larry and Randy look the same. What are we, twins?
Oh,
Are you good looking too?
all right, then let me delete this
I'm
other
bigger
Randy
than
thing because I thought that was, I just picked a random guy. So can you delete that Randy Z person?
Okay, if nobody else wants to drive, I'll go ahead and let Larry drive. I don't care.
I'll
I'm
drive
fine.
the bird.
Man.
Andante, Kay's gonna drive.
He's gonna drive.
And Dante and Randy are
So
driving.
Kay,
Is
so Kay or Andante is driving the hearse. And who's driving the ambulance?
Evidently, Randy
I was going to
is.
drive the hearse. I can drive the ambulance then.
Okay.
I thought you have no moves.
It's the
No.
challenge.
No, he's got driving skill, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah, he got the driving.
So, all right. Are you? We'll say it's by this time. It's roughly noon. You guys gonna grab lunch before you go?
No, why would we do that? We told
Yeah,
them
I
we'd be
Of course
right
we'll grab
there.
lunch.
We told them we'd be right there. We can drive through McDonald's.
Those who are not driving can eat in the van.
Oh, yeah, so I'd rather go to lunch because I have to drive. Let's go to lunch.
We go to lunch.
Uh-huh.
Okay, it's 1 o'clock. You guys are ready to go.
Yes, we had a delicious meal.
The van's a little dirty though.
Bathroom.
The ambulance. Maybe we should go to a car wash.
No, we gotta go. We told them we'd be there.
You
Nothing's
only
gonna,
need to get there
nothing's gonna
before
happen until
sunset.
nighttime anyways.
Hey guys, before we go, let's have one person speak for us. That everybody's trying to speak. Now, because it gets too confusing if we're all talking at the same time. So who has the best trait of speaking? Or cool moves, I guess. It'd be cool, I guess, or brains, I don't know.
Not Larry.
What are you talking? Larry's really cool.
I didn't say he wasn't cool.
I'm very cool.
I got cool and my whatever trait is convinced. I don't know if we need that, but
I mean, I'm cool, but I'm not cool.
yeah, you're cool. Why don't you speak for us, Pete?
That's fine. I mean, you guys can decide who's going to talk to Dr. Howard when you get there. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I think that is what he's meaning.
That's fine. Okay, great. Okay, are you taking the cars through a car wash before you go?
Not
dirty?
when they're loaded up with equipment. I have enough brains to know that would be a bad idea.
The car is so old that it leaks water.
Oh, no.
No.
They're not. In the movie, they had a 1959 vehicle. You guys have modern vehicles. You bought them.
No problem.
If we wanted to wash the cars, we shouldn't have loaded them up with expensive, essentially particle accelerators.
Oh, we will wash the car before we start out, okay?
We have to make a good
Don't wash
impression.
it. No.
I'm
Great.
with Larry. Why do we need to wash our car, the vehicles for? Is there a
We wanna
specific
make a good
reason
impression
why
on
you
people.
ask? I mean, why are
I
you
think we
asking?
could make more money with a good impression. I think we should
Why
go to the
GM
expense of washing the cars.
Yeah, we'll leave a better impression. You know, it's better for business if your car is cleaner.
Okay, so you
Yes.
guys are driving to a mechanical car wash. Randy is driving the ambulance. Would you roll a 6-sided die, please? And show your roll.
Yeah, make sure your rolls are showing.
You got a 6.
Remember that rolling a 6, like Randy did, is the ghost die.
What does that mean?
No.
Okay.
What did I
On your way through the car wash with the ambulance, you lost your roof rack. So the equipment that's on top of the Ecto 2 no longer functions.
Well,
Why
there would be
we
no
through a
equipment.
car wash for?
So Andante, you going to go through with the hearse?
No?
I think that's probably a good idea.
Nah.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay.
What equipment did we lose?
Well, I mean, your lights and sirens, and your, well, let's take a look here. Hang on. Let's take a look and see what the roof rack was. It just,
Is that
you
the
know,
children's?
your radar and your ecto sniffers and your HVAC units. All the stuff that's on there isn't functioning right now because it was too high for the car wash.
Well, there will
If
be
only one of us,
powers that
all of us
fight.
thought about that beforehand.
It's just a ghost die. It's okay. I'm sure nothing. I'm sure you won't need any of that equipment. So okay, you are going to make your drive to Abilene. And hang on just a second because I need to open up a document I forgot to open up. Andante, would you roll a 6-sided die knowing that the 6 is the ghost?
Oh.
And show your
Okay.
Share your die rolls.
Me?
Did you share? Okay, good.
Oh my gosh, you arrived without incident. That's terrific. In fact, you even you had a very nice casual drive. Randy, go ahead and roll your 6-sided die for travel.
Oh, it's boring. It's only a 3.
No, that's fine. Hey, it's uneventful. So you
That would be boring.
you followed behind and did just and you guys arrive to Abilene without incident. And hang on just a second. I apologize. I had a thing I wanted to have open, and now this is what I get for renaming it so I won't have any problem finding it. Here we go. Okay. I got it. Now, if I could turn your attention to this map.
It'll
It's
take a
gone.
second to load. He opened up another map. It'll take a second to load. You can see it loading.
All right. Note that the name of this adventure is Make Abilene Ghostly Again.
I know this place.
Yep.
So if you blow up your map in the upper left-hand corner where it says SE 3rd Street,
Mhm.
Yes.
you will see Ecto 1 and Ecto 2 on the map. Well, would you guys
Southeast 3rd, yes. Okay, I
Southeast
see
3rd,
him.
left
I
left
see
hand
him.
corner? So Andante and Randy are driving. Where are you guys going to park?
Where are we going to?
There's a big parking lot.
It's
200 Southeast 4th.
It is the signage on the street is well marked to show that the Eisenhower Center's Visitor Center is the first building you'll encounter when you. But that is the main parking lot for the campus. So I just was curious where you're going to put the car.
Where do you want to get to? We want to get to the library.
Well, no, eventually, but the building that you guys want to start at is the Visitor Center, which is the building closest to the northwest corner that you're coming into.
Okay, let's just park like right in front of the building. You know, in that center
Yeah,
area where there's
Proton.
nothing there. So to the left of where those cars are parked, there's like a center area in front of kind of like a gray platform. And I'm gonna park the ambulance right there.
Okay, move it.
You can click and drag that if you like.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Right there.
Well, you can also,
That's not the right orientation.
You can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I can move it.
Yeah.
Let me move it.
Next to Michael, not blocking his getaway.
Oh yeah, I should.
Here you go.
park backwards
That's
so
fine.
it's faster to get
Yeah, we
the
wanna-
equipment out of the back. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
okay. So hang
Well,
on
I'm in
just
the ambulance. I was driving the ambulance.
Mhm.
So that's Ecto 2 is the ambulance.
Correct.
Ecto 1 is the hearse.
it doesn't matter. I mean, you guys parked without incident, and that's fine. So terrific. All right. Now,
I just want to point out that Brian's mother lives one street down from here. Raven's
That's
house.
Who's Brian?
Yeah, Southeast second, right?
What happened to the map? The map's, oh, it's a new map. Oh,
it's a new map.
Oh, this is indoor.
So you guys are going to go into the visitor center through the vestibule.
okay. Can we have icons?
Yeah, I probably ought to put those on there. Hang on just a second. Hang on, hold please. I'm still learning. And you guys can tell me if I've gotten you the icons that you need.
Like a double there. Start
Yes,
with
There's like a
that's
double.
Really?
Is there a double?
Yeah.
Well, there should be other visitor, right? Is it after 5 already?
It is 2:00 in the afternoon.
So there should be other visitors, tourists and stuff. It's a summer.
Yes.
Summer, Eisenhower, the library should have some visitors.
There are 8 people.
I just was throwing icons because I don't know which ones you guys.
Last time we didn't have a black dude and we didn't have a blonde gal.
Oh, did I grab? Did I
No, there's
grab?
black
But
guy
that's
last
okay.
time.
Smooter's black now.
I'm the black guy.
Well, it doesn't.
No, I was the black guy before.
Do we
The-
rename them?
No. I did.
Okay, be careful. Randy's
Is that
got
me?
a doppelganger. Luthien, you need to label your icon. Which one's you?
Do I have the right icons for everybody, or did I miss one?
Do we have to rename them?
Yeah, you have to name them every time.
Okay.
You're gonna one on every map. You're gonna, and then when we switch back to other maps, they'll already be there, and we only have to do this just the one time. I apologize. That's my fault.
Trapper is
Okay.
now a
Need the
blonde
one-time
woman.
feedback.
Tori is now a Hispanic woman.
I am.
Luthien, you need to label your
I think the
character.
last was me, right?
You have to label it.
I can label it myself?
Yes. You
How?
click on it, and there's a thing that says label, and you just type your name there.
Oh, no, I couldn't. Okay, label.
There we go. Great. Okay. Cool. Thanks. So, all right. As you go through the doors,
Vestibule.
So we all look like exterminator.
Yeah.
well,
Yeah,
I mean, you all. I thought everyone had their street clothes on, but Larry.
There.
I-
I thought that we all have the exterminator.
Okay, I do want to point out that I am carrying the cool PKE meter, the new one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we carried them. Mhm.
And I have a proton pack on my back.
You
Who has
I'm
have
not
the
carrying
other?
anything.
on your back?
You got so when you got out of the car, Larry, you put on a proton pack and you're carrying the peak meter.
And 2 traps, yes.
Okay.
Before he goes inside, I say, hey Larry, why don't you stay out here and guard the vehicles and let.
No, that's
Rest of
okay.
us go.
I don't mind. I don't mind.
Can we just lock it up?
You don't mind guarding the vehicles?
I just don't want. We know this place is haunted.
You don't know
And
that yet.
regardless
It's going to be
of
said, it's going to be in the street.
I have a PKE meter. Oh, Ghostmaster, do I detect anything with it?
Have you moved into the building?
No, I stopped him outside before he went into the building, asking him
I'm going into the building.
not go
Okay.
in because he is not supposed. We are supposed to be discreet about this.
I'm very discreet. I'm in disguise as an
The person
exterminator.
behind us. Dr. Stairs, are we supposed to wait for him first?
No,
It-
we didn't make an appointment with Dr. Stantz. We made an appointment with Dr. Howard.
Dr. Howard.
I think doing the
You
job is
bring your
important.
PK meeting, but you got to leave your proton packs back.
Harry, now is not the time to go in fully loaded.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Okay, just take the meter then.
If you want to stay behind and guard our stuff, it's probably a good idea. Why don't you stay in the vehicle and guard our stuff? Which I think is a smart thing to do.
Have to be discreet, Larry. Have
And we need to
Need
make
the
them
money.
guard the vehicles, Larry.
money. Need to get
Larry's just
sanctioned.
ready inside.
Don't screw this up again, Larry.
I
You know what
have
happened
my.
last time.
I'm holding my PKE meter out because
It
I
was
don't
bad
trust
last
this place.
time, Larry.
Larry, why don't you just wait outside for a second while I talk?
Come to the cat.
So are you going to go inside or not?
I'm looking for the doctor.
Is his PK meeting reading anything?
Okay, well, okay. Everybody who's going inside, just move inside the doors
Where's the door?
through the vestibule into the
Dante's
gift shop.
standing in front of the door. She went in. Okay. Luthien's in.
Going in.
Okay, I'm going to take, how many PKE meter we have?
I'm still outside talking to Larry, right?
You thought you were. Larry's obviously inside.
Larry's been inside for a very long time.
Okay.
No, I.
My guy.
Inside.
I asked Stella if she knows where a Dr. Howard is.
Who the hell's Stella?
And she says, "Well, I'm sure that Dr. Howard is in the library." And then you are approached by this gentleman, and he introduces himself as Rock Jimford.
These guys are huge. They're giants.
Well, you can make yours bigger. The grid is supposed to represent 5 feet. So if you can, so you're welcome to make your figures bigger, or make him smaller, whatever's easier for you.
Well, right now, she's
Rock got big or something.
she's like 11 feet tall.
So as far as I'm concerned, the figures are more for relative positioning, and they don't have. I mean, I don't have exact measurements of the building, so if you guys want to make them bigger so you can see, that's totally fine. I understand that each of the figures represents an average person's size, and you can make it as big or as little as you need to see, as long as everybody, has room. So he says, I'm Rock Jimford. I'm security chief here for the Eisenhower Center. So he's going to point to Larry. He says, "Sir, what did you not get the memo?"
No, I'm an exterminator.
Okay. So Larry, why don't you come with me, and the rest of you need to, and then Rock and Larry are going to go outside.
Larry.
Can I ask to go to the bathroom?
Yeah, you can go to the bathroom if you want to. Who are you asking?
Stellar.
You're asking
The
Stella.
bathroom. We were on a long run. We need to use the bathroom.
Kevin,
Yes, the bathroom is right around the corner to the to my left. She says.
okay,
Okay, so this way.
I'm not going to go out unless I'm going to check him with the PKE meter.
Okay, you check the security chief or chief of security with the peak meter, and he registers. You get no psychokinetic energy registration.
I'm also checking the PKE meter inside the bathroom.
You are getting no readings. So yes.
So I can use the toilet.
You may. Rock is going to say, look, we're trying very hard to keep this as low profile as we can. Sir, you probably didn't notice that as soon as you walked in, the kid next to the postcard rack started pointing his smartphone at you and recording.
That's okay. We don't mind.
Okay.
Yeah, we did. I'm not there.
That's fine. How about why don't what I'd like you guys to do is move your vehicles, and then I will take you to meet Dr. Howard. So unless you have any other, if you don't mind, you and I'll just wait out by the vehicles until the rest of the team comes out. So the rest of the team, do any of you, besides Luthien? I mean, she's taking peak readings in the bathroom. Do you want any more information about what you're seeing at the gift shop?
Yeah, definitely.
Sure. So it is a fairly unassuming shop. You see books, you see souvenirs, T-shirts, kind of things that might be normally associated with the museum gift shop. There's items that relate to Eisenhower's presidency, to his work in World War II in general. There's items about the Abilene community. It's there, and then there's some snacks and drinks there.
Anybody want a drink?
Yeah.
What is it to drink?
I'd say water, tea, soft drinks, all in bottles.
Or get a bottle of water and then go.
Okay.
Tea.
Actually, I want to use the bathroom too. Where's
Ask
that?
Ella,
Well,
where is Dr.
you would,
Calvin be with it?
Care to use the bathroom? The men's room is on the left or on the right.
So for us who already got a bottle of water, we walk out of the place
Oh,
and join Larry, right?
Where are we
Randy?
going?
Oh,
you're
I want to go
headed.
pee.
If you're looking for the bathroom, it's on the right, closer to the vestibule.
Yeah, it's on the other side of Stellar.
You
Because
should
the
be
woman
able to
is
see
on
it.
the left,
Oh, here it is. There.
the man's on the right.
I asked Stella, where's Dr. Howard? We need to get on with this.
Dr. Howard's at the library, and I know that Rock was planning to take you there as soon as you arrive.
Okay, let's go join them.
Oh, should we go outside and join the rock?
Yeah, we have to drive over there, right?
Asked Stella.
Or walk over there.
Yeah, I would suggest you go outside and join Rock. Or if there's any of you who don't want to drive over where he's going to ask you to park, I'm happy to walk you. I can get somebody else to cover the front, and I'm happy to walk you to the library.
That'd be fine with me.
I'll
I
drive.
will
We got
walk to
a
the
lot
library
of
with
very important
Yeah,
equipment.
we go as close as possible.
So, okay, so I'm assuming that as everyone left the library or left the visitor center with, so are we all back outside now?
Yes, I'm
My
outside.
icon is still there.
Rock has asked us
Yeah.
all to leave, right?
That's
I'm sorry?
Rock has asked us all to leave.
No, I'm asking, Dr. Stans is asking, I mean, some of you've used the bathroom, some of you have gotten drinks, and some of you have engaged with Stella, and she's going to walk you to the library. Is there anything else you wanted to do in the gift shop?
I bought a bottle of water, and that's it.
Yes, we did. I got that.
Any
In fact,
interesting
actually,
books?
you didn't have to buy it. Stella gave it to you for free because she knows you're here to help. She's appreciative that you're here.
Where is free, so we should take a t-shirt.
I want to ask Stella a question.
Okay, if you want a T-shirt, she'll sell that to you. But if you want a drink, she'll give that to you.
We won't burden so with more t-shirts.
I don't know. Maybe you guys don't want to remember this place by the time it's all over, but you can get your T-shirt now.
We get a poster. I'd like to get a postcard.
Is there a guidebook?
Anyway.
There is not a guidebook for sale, but there is a flyer that has a map to the grounds and just a little write-ups about each building. Would you like to have one of those?
I'll get one of those.
That
Oh, well,
might
let's
be
get a
difficult,
pamphlet.
yes.
Yeah, I need to get a pamphlet of the place and about the history.
Yeah, everyone get one.
Okay, so I'll assume that each of you grabbed a map of the grounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get the map, and it has some pamphlet about the history.
Just it's brief. It's just a brief history.
Yes, yeah, we'll grab those.
Okay. Anything else?
That's
As I
it.
put the map on you.
Okay, we're back.
Yeah, I think we are out.
Oh, we're
Is
ready to
that
go.
to the vehicles?
Okay, so now you're back outside. Rock and you meet Rock having a pleasant conversation with Larry.
That's
And-
impossible. No one has a pleasant conversation with me.
What?
I asked
believe
Rock if he notices how clean the ambulance is. Because we are very professional people.
Your vehicle looks fantastic. I mean, it looks like the top of
I
the
mean, not
ambulance got all
the
covered up.
hers
What
is kind
happened?
of dirty. Theirs is
Yeah,
kind of dirty,
the-
but
the-
the ambulance is really clean.
It is very clean. I don't know what happened to the top of your vehicle there. It looks like all your emergency signaling equipment got damaged. Did you run into some problems?
No
We
problem.
tried to warn Larry, but he insisted.
Fix
Because
with
they use the
engineer
dry
to be
food
there.
cleaner, I told them to use a hand wash, more human touch.
That's, yeah, well, I mean, just as one law enforcement safety officer to another, we do hand wash our vehicles, but, you fancy Ghostbusters from the big city might do things different. So,
I
okay,
do think
Rock is gonna ride with one of the vehicles, and the other vehicle will follow. And some of you are going to walk the grounds to the library. Is that correct?
sure.
Yes.
Okay. Who's doing what? Brian, or I'm sorry, Larry.
Ambulance. Larry's
What
in the ambulance.
you're gonna get in the ambulance?
Yes.
That's terrific. Rock will get in the ambulance. So you're gonna drive?
Yeah.
I thought
Okay.
Randy was driving.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, Michael, you're gonna drive let's try this again. Randy,
Drive the
you're gonna drive the ambulance.
Yes.
Terrific. And Rock will get up front with you, and Larry is going to get in the back of the ambulance. Ross, what are you choosing to do?
Walk.
Okay, you're going to walk with
I
Stella.
would like to walk with Stella.
Terrific. Tori, what do you want to do?
Tori will walk with Stella.
Terrific. Trapper, Dr. Trapper, what are you choosing to do?
I will walk with Stella.
Great. Luthien, what are you choosing to do?
Anton would drive, I'll sit next to her.
Perfect. So the two of you will drive. Excellent. Okay. So where you're going to go is, and I will, well, hang on a second. Did you guys move the cars already?
Yeah, I moved it right in front of the presidential library by the D.
Oh, perfect.
Still
No,
light.
well, actually, that's not where you're going. But just for fun,
Must be
would
going to
you,
the back
Randy, would you mind rolling your six-sided die, knowing that a 6 is the ghost?
I'm driving though, not. Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
He's going to
Okay,
see if
I
you
thought you
crash and destroy historically
Only
important
a 4.
property.
Okay, and then Andante, do you want to roll a six-sider real quick?
3.
Terrific. You guys make it without incident. Where you're going to go is and not in front of the library, because that doesn't have any vehicle access. Where you guys are going to go is going to be in the lower right corner of the map. You see the building marked the Presidential Library, and then you'll
where
see
the
a
parking
building
lot
to the
is.
right. You'll see a building to the right of that, or to the east of that building, with a parking lot that, in fact, hang on just a
Is this a
second.
Dickinson Heritage Historical Building?
Well, it's actually it's to the right of that. It's just that unnamed building, that the corner of the building is where the Y of library is. And if you will give me one moment, I'm going to switch maps on you.
Okay. Takes a second to load. Okay, so we're in the garage.
Is the map loading?
Yeah, you have a car in the garage.
Yeah, I'm putting that is Ecto 2. I'm assuming it got named. Did it get named?
No. Oh, yeah, it did, but it's really tiny writing.
Ooh, that is tiny writing. I don't know why
That's weird.
that is weird.
It's a small garage.
Well,
Okay, that's how you talk, okay.
it's big enough for both the vehicles.
Yeah.
So you guys can move the vehicles in there the way you want. So, okay. So conveniently, as you guys, so who's in? Okay, hang on a second. Brian and I'm sorry, Larry and Randy and Luthien and Andante are in the garage, and Dr. Trapper, Ross, and Toy are walking with Stella. Okay. So let me run this little bit first.
Put our icons in, our tokens.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. What can I just grab 4, or do you want me to get specific? Is there a
Well,
specific
I want
one you
the
guys
specific one I've been using. He's the one who's looks kind of spastic.
Match the personality.
The gray hair woman.
Well, here. Okay, hang on just a second. I'm going to put these characters in the service yard. Do you see where I'm dropping them?
Yeah, I see. There's a blonde woman or blonde.
Yeah, you can, and make them whatever size you want, because clearly I'm still learning scale and things.
There's mine.
Okay.
Okay, everybody got the one that represents them.
Yeah, I got Randy here.
Okay, so you guys have your 4, and I'll get rid of the ones that are not named. So cool. And hang on
We
just a
got
second.
Rock
I've been
with us,
using
too.
That's Rock. Rock. Okay.
there. So all right. So you can move those to the garage, because that's where we are. And then we are going to go in to the office. And in the office is an older gentleman. You guys, go on in. You can go on in. There's room enough for everybody.
So are the rest of us still out walking with Stella?
Older guy.
They're
Older guy.
walking. They're slow.
Oh yeah, I just wanted everybody to hear the two things that are going on at once since you split up. But this one we can do both of them we can do relatively quickly. So
Just want to make sure.
yep. So Harley Keaton, who's the maintenance chief for the grounds, jumps up, and there is a huge smile on his face. There's like, this is a real treat. I have been following the activities of Ghostbusters since the time of the New York Cross Rip. I just think you guys are doing a great service for us, and I will tell you, I've been at this facility for almost 40 years, and I've seen things.
What kind of things have you seen?
Well, I don't fashion myself to understand the paranormal as much as you do. I do count myself as a pretty good handyman. I've looked at the way that your equipment gets covered in technical manuals and online, and so I feel like we've got a pretty good handle on what it is that you guys do. But we've got I've seen things that are certainly odd and out of place. Or I think we might have some poltergeists here, maybe 1 or 2. I think there might be one that is fixed in the home. There's just we hear a lot of sounds. We see things moved in the boyhood home.
Harley, is that a bathroom right there?
It is. Do you need to use it?
Yeah. go use the bathroom again.
Randy's
Okay,
got
well,
a weapon.
that sounds terrific. We'll assume that the door can shut. So, you know,
Randy.
I mean, with budget cuts being what they are, I don't know when the last time it was cleaned, but help yourself. I might use those bathrooms in the visitor center because, you know, that I can guarantee that they're cleaner.
Oh,
But,
that was good. Anyways, so.
Terrific. So yeah, so you know, it's you know, I don't know that anybody has ever seen a ghost here that they necessarily recognized. You know, I mean, there might be, you know, I mean, we gotta. I mean, I don't have to tell you that we've got 3 people who are buried here on the grounds, and you know, I don't know that. I'm sorry.
I think I just saw a ghost.
You think you just saw a ghost right now?
Behind Dante, there's a ghost.
There is?
Yes, there's a ghost behind Dante.
You mean the shadow?
You mean Security Chief Bimford?
It's the camera that's over there.
Oh,
Those guys
you're
aren't
looking
even
at the
here yet.
camera. I'm sorry. Okay, wait a second. You got to help me out here. So yeah, you know, but so if you've got any questions about anything on site, I know you guys are going to be here a while. And I'm
Okay,
planning.
I see.
I got a cot downstairs that I'll just kind of rest up if I need to rest up. But I want to be here to help you any way I can. If there's a place that you have trouble getting into, I know that you know, I might be able to help. I can give you my number if you want to text me or call me. I just want to be as big a resource to you as I can.
Dr. Stantz, could you check your messenger, please?
Check my messenger. Yeah, I could.
I mean your Facebook Messenger, Kevin.
So, yes, you and you detect nothing. Is that what you're at?
Yes.
So, the so yeah, there's no psychokinetic energy that you are able to detect from the bathroom. So I mean, it's not too often that we get visitors around here. I'm really pretty flattered that you guys wanted to come here to visit. You know, we get dignitaries and fancy people from all over the place, and of course they see all the other stuff on the grounds. Nobody really gets a chance to see where I work, you know. And I'll tell you what, there's one thing about this complex that a lot of people don't know about that's pretty interesting. Do you guys want to check it out?
Yes.
Sure.
Terrific. Why don't you follow me? Why don't you follow me down the stairs here? And of course, Jimford's rolling his eyes because he's used to how Harley manages things.
He disappeared.
He went to the left.
Oh, he went to the left. Okay. I thought he went the other stairs.
No. So, Luthien, you coming down?
You're in the boiler room.
This boiler room is something special. You know, General Eisenhower had a lot of sway with you know, military equipment, and I will tell you that this system that we've got here that links all these buildings is military grade. It is one of the finest heating systems. You know, it's all pipe water based. Everything runs from this control panel, and I'll tell you what, I could turn this thermostat up to 250 degrees in any of these buildings, and this thing can take the pressure. There is no finer system in the whole complex that can run as well as I keep this this high pressure boiler system. It could take pressure from just about any source you'd want to put in and not budge.
There's no practical reason you would need to go up to 250 degrees.
Yeah.
No, there'd be no practical reason at all. But it's just the way that they set this equipment up. It's just, I mean, I don't know if they were planning on, just in case, you got to remember this was back during, the Cold War. If they thought that this thing was going to have to, be some sort of a bunker or whatever. But it's just, I mean, this system is designed to take just some, I mean, you could load gases into this thing that aren't natural gas or regular air to move stuff around. It's almost like a high pressure vessel, more than a boiler room.
Oh, very interesting.
I think the people who designed this were not missing a screw. They were missing the whole toolbox.
Well,
This is not-
sometimes there's just facilities that get over designed. I mean, it's just not this. This is it's a boiler system that just nobody makes them. No one ever made them like this.
Yes.
It's just
This sounds
It's a little
too
bit-
much like something that's set up for the New York cross rip, because nobody made buildings like that either.
well, I will say this. I know that you guys have your trade secrets, but
Yes.
I've read a lot about your containment system, and I have to say that I think that the way our boiler system is set up, that it would rival even that in functionality.
Okay. Questions. Are we in the basement or on second floor?
It's in the basement.
We're in the basement.
We
So
went down the
what's the
stairs.
numbering here? Why does it say 203?
Oh, that's just the map. The 100 level is the ground floor, and 200 level is basement.
So basically, this building only have one ground floor.
Okay, I'm going to casually look around the boiler for equipment that looks like it might be containment facility stuff.
Oh, okay.
I
Or
think that
similar
you would
things.
notice. I think that you would notice that with a little bit of time and maybe some adaptions of equipment that you might have on hand, and Harley's expertise in the system and in engineering, you would deduce it could be easily adapted for use as a containment system.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
For what it's worth.
Because we have ours broken.
Well, yours isn't broken, but it's 2 hours away.
Oh. Okay.
Well, that's all I wanted to show off to you guys. I mean, if you're, I appreciate you guys coming in and visiting. If you guys want to, anybody wants to get a hold of me, I'm happy to give you my number. If there's anything that I can do to help you out, let me know.
Okay. Take his number.
Is anybody gonna get his number?
I will get his number.
That's a great idea.
BR55549.
It's just up to us to walk around and find the ghost.
Well, eventually it will be, yeah. But right now, it's it's still visiting hours. Still a little light out, but it's up to you guys.
Well, we can go to the cafeteria and have a snack.
Where are these ghosts supposed to be? You're saying that they're ghosts? Where
the
did you
home.
see these ghosts?
I think somebody mentioned it's in the home. Eisenhower's old home.
Who said
Somewhere.
Yeah.
that? Who said that?
Well, Harley said that he had seen some things happen in the boyhood home that he can't explain.
Okay.
And then he said, and of course, we do have 3 grave sites on the, in the complex. But he has not seen anything that he would be able to attribute to any particular ghost of a particular person or personality.
Okay.
I suggest we take a look at the graves and look at the names.
Sure. Well, what Rock is going to suggest is that is that he take you all over to the library to meet Dr. Howard.
Oh, yeah, finally.
Okay, where will we
So-
meet our compatriots?
Well, they should be on their way.
Okay.
So let us return to Dr. Trapper, Ross, and Tori, who are walking with Ella, who has been very helpful in at least pointing out buildings as you walk. Hang on just a second. I'll do this. Now, does the map take a long time to load when I switch, or
Not
once
now.
it loads?
Now
I
it
can-
loads pretty quick because we
It's
all have
actually
it in
fast for
cache.
me.
Terrific. Okay. So you guys can see that, here, hang on just a second. I'm going to use this, only as, can you see this? Oh, that was bad. Hang on a second. Can you see this as just a marker?
Slimer, yeah. I see
It's the
Slimer.
ghost. Okay, let's go there.
It's not a ghost. It's not a ghost. It's just a marker. So what you're gonna do, what the path you're gonna follow with her is that she's gonna take you around, and you'll cut through the grass here, and come back on and come onto this sidewalk here, and she will point out to you the boyhood home, where that was where I grew up with his mom and dad and his I think it's 7 siblings. And then she's going to walk this way and point down this sidewalk to the place of meditation, which is where it is the final resting place of General and President Eisenhower, his wife Mamie Eisenhower, and their son Dowd Eisenhower, who died when he was about 4.
Mm.
And you're gonna and you see that blue right there in front of the place of meditation. That is a fountain. And then she will walk you guys this way and down this sidewalk, and point across the quad to the Eisenhower Museum. She will, as you get past these trees and over to here, she will point out a large statue of Eisenhower and a garden there, and then toward the back, she'll point out these 5 pillars that are more of just kind of Eisenhower quotes and just a place for reflection. So as you guys walk, is there anything in particular that you wanted to ask Stella?
It's the 4.
Child die on site?
Wait, I didn't hear you, Paul.
Did the child die here on site at the home?
Did you know what they're yes, the his father and we'll say his parents both died on site at the boyhood home. But
Really?
of course, this was well before the Eisenhower Museum complex was constructed. This is the location of the home, and property was bought around the home to become the presidential library. But yes, his parents both died on site. I'm sorry?
What was the property before? What was the property
Well,
before it was bought?
There was an old elementary school called Lincoln Elementary that used to be on the site of where the visitor center is. But other than that, it was mostly farmland, because it's a farmhouse, and there's other farms that we had purchased and just given over to the museum.
Was there any small family cemetery anywhere?
No, not that I'm aware.
Okay.
So how long have you worked here?
I've worked here for just a couple of years. I don't have the longevity. Boy, if you want to hear stories about this place from the beginning, Harley, who's the head of our maintenance, knows a lot about this place, and of course, Dr. Howard, who has not, who predates me, but not by much, as the museum director, certainly has a greater facility of knowledge about some of the specifics if you need them.
Have you ever heard of or seen anything odd?
Harley's told me stories, and I don't know that I buy into everything that he says. He is pretty excitable. I do think that I've seen just lately what feels more like lights and noises, rather than an actual ghost. I don't know if it's anything that was just my own imagination. I mean, sometimes I'll sit here and go long stretches without talking to anybody. It's a fairly quiet job. I don't know if it's my mind playing tricks on me or what. I know that Harley's pretty convinced that things are going on, and Dr. Howard has reached a point from whatever observations he's had which is why he decided that it was time to give you guys a call.
Is there any particular part of the complex that you have experienced this stuff, whether it occurred or not?
Just in the visitor center.
Oh, okay.
I haven't. I've not seen any. Of course, I don't go over to the library. I've been to the museum a little bit, but not a lot. I mean, I come in and I work and I go home.
This Hardy guy, we haven't met him yet. Is he reliable? Is he like, did he hit the liquor store too
So. I mean, I don't. It's not a function of whether I think Harley's reliable. It's a function of I don't necessarily buy into the whole idea of ghosts. I mean, clearly you guys know what you're doing, and you're more educated than I am, and I've got a pretty open mind, but I certainly haven't seen anything that makes me think something bad is happening or weird around here, other than just that couple experiences I had of just lights and sounds.
All right, well, thank you very much.
Terrific. I'm glad. I will let you finish your walk, and you guys can meet up with the rest. It looks like everyone's standing out front.
Okay, we came up.
Let's catch up with everybody.
Catch up then we shall.
So,
Okay, so new map loading.
new map loading.
Loading.
Load my map. Ooh, it was so good. We need tokens.
Yes, we do. I will. Here, hang on just a second. I'm gonna put the tokens. What this is it's a large outdoor patio with pillars. And I'll let you guys take a look at which tokens I drag in, and you grab the ones you want or need to name, and I'll get rid of the rest.
I use two.
Okay, so we need Tori and Trapper.
Trapper, is there one there that you normally play?
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I just didn't know. I mean, I just want to make sure I'm grabbing the right ones.
Yeah, I do that.
Same.
There you go.
Does that work?
Trapper
Okay,
is a
and
blonde
we'll-
woman.
Why does Tory not capitalize his name?
He doesn't have a very big ego.
It's he's related to E.E. Cummings.
Just two
Exactly.
Let's just do Randy.
So, okay, I just put Randy's name on because it sounded like Michael was on the phone or something. So, okay, everyone's here. Do you want to head in?
Yeah.
Look around. Is there anything odd going on? Anything we see, or does it just look all normal?
Yeah, it looks normal to me.
What's his circles around Smuter?
Because he turned all the colors.
It wasn't me. No, that was me.
That's how you tell if someone is wounded or dying or dead.
Kinda, sorta, yeah.
There we go.
I had no idea. I just thought it was fancy looking. So you can see my character.
So, do you want to head in?
Which way?
Yeah.
You're heading. Well, it technically be south, but it's up the map. I'm sorry. It looks like I blocked the door. How's that?
There you go.
So go on in,
Meet Howard.
and you
Like a
see.
duck?
I'm sorry.
Does he look like a duck?
Oh no, I hadn't thought about that. That'd have been terrific.
Yeah.
So let me see if I've got everything clicked on for you. Oh wait, that didn't work. I'm having a hard time with the map. Yeah, that's good enough. That's what you guys see. So, welcome, Ghostbusters. I am Dr. Howard, and it's a pleasure to meet you. I thank you very much for coming. It sounds like that that you're already making yourselves at home. Is there any questions or things that I can clarify for you? He looks at his watch. It's about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon by now. So we're still open. We've got researchers on the second floor still who are working in here. I don't know how long they're going to be here tonight. So I'd ask for some discretion on the second floor. But yeah, we're eager to have you check some things out and hopefully help us with our problem.
Just,
Can you tell us a little more about this problem?
yeah.
Well, things started up. Gosh, there's always been reports. I've heard things from researchers occasionally. Late nights here, strange noises and things. You never know what your mind is going to do when you've been in the stacks, reading for hours and you hear something you're not used to hearing. It's probably the air conditioner firing up, or who knows. There've been a couple people who say they've, heard some voices, heard some light, or seen some lights. But I haven't seen anything like that here. That doesn't, I don't want to discount things because of what I have seen lately, and what I have seen lately are what look to me like true specters. I've heard things coming from the place of meditation at night that certainly don't want visitors or tourists to see. I certainly don't want the community to think that something would make them uncomfortable to come to the museum complex for we have meetings here. It's recreational space. People will even picnic out here. I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable. I would just as soon that I not tip off my bosses in Washington that anything is happening here that would put us in the news. The I know that you talk to Harley. He's going to tell you about things happening at the home that are unusual. I always take what Harley says with a grain of salt. He's kind of excitable. He's a friendly guy, and he absolutely knows his stuff. But he's not the I like to call him excitable. But those are the places that I think would require your attention immediately. But this is a presidential library. There's opportunities for you to do a little bit of research if you would like to. I'm happy to help you get into places that you might want to get into. And actually, you see Dr. Howard wave over to the guard station and the information desk. And there is a younger gentleman who looks unhappy to be there, or maybe unhappy to see you, and maybe both. And his name is Sleeve Coat. And Sleeve Coat is a security guard. You see that he's suited up in what looks like police attire with a badge. He does have a sidearm, and which is something you did not see the security chief carry. And he's you can tell that he's giving you the once over, but Dr. Howard introduces you all to Sleeve Coat and lets him know. Officer Coat would absolutely be part of an extension of the offers that I am making you. If I'm not available to help you, then I'm sure that Sleeve can help you get into where you want and answer questions, and hopefully take care of this as quickly as possible.
So where should we start?
Well,
Hey, Howard, when was the most recent? Where and when is the most recent?
last night was enough to make me want to call you this morning. I happened to be on the grounds at night, and I'd heard nothing from anyone, any workers, or certainly not any guests or tourists. But I was closing up late from a function that we had, and I'm pretty sure, except for maybe Sleeve or Rock, don't know exactly where they were at the moment. But on my way to the parking lot, I heard some sounds from the place of meditation that were frightening, to say the least. I went inside and saw nothing. I didn't quite know what to do with this information, but there were screams. There were I thought I heard voices. I'm not exactly sure what they said, but this was something that had just compounded activities that were happening the last couple of weeks. Harley said he has seen evidence of things in the home, and Rock hasn't said anything. Sleeve, what do you think? Have you seen anything on the grounds that we need to tip this team to? And you notice that Sleeve is stone-faced and says, "Nope."
Okay, we'll start with the meditation center then?
The place of meditation, which I'll post some pictures in a minute to let you guys see some of the things that I'll put them in the messenger chat, so you can decide what you want to do next. But right now, with guests still roaming and clearly the things that you might want to do, especially given your coworker here and the way he's attired, are going to bring some attention to us that I'm not ready to have. So,
Larry.
Yeah,
so
I'll have to sit in the car.
well, you're welcome to. I mean, the library is the majority of the library is closed to visitors. It is mostly for researchers. If you would like to wander around and take a look at things on the first floor, you are more than welcome.
So, Howard, just to be clear, when it comes to actually having occurrences, are all centered around either the home or the place of meditation.
Those are the only places that I have seen myself or heard of stories myself.
Other than you and Harley, is there anyone else who's had?
Encounters?
Yeah.
Not that I'm aware, but the stories that I've heard, and my concern is to kind of get this nipped in the bud. I don't need us to end up. What you folks do tends to become news, or at least notorious. And I
agree
don't.
I agree with you, but however, if we don't make sure, I don't want to go all over this place, that we don't make sure where they might be, if we miss one, even if we're successful, then we just leave one more behind. So I'm just covering all the bases.
Absolutely. No, I would certainly invite you to take a look over. I mean, I recognize that there are a number of places in the library in particular that have high level security clearance, typically granted to the people who go in after they've been vetted. I am using my status as the director to grant you access to those areas. And Rock and Sleeve are both aware of my choice to do that.
I have a question then.
Yes.
Do you have a section of the library on Area 51?
I'm sorry?
You have a section of the library dedicated to Area 51?
That is a topic that I typically do not discuss.
But you now all clear.
You can see that Dr. Howard is immediately uncomfortable, and he bows his head and says, I am happy to give you access to the archives to let you see for yourself.
I think we need to go investigate the archives.
Yes, we didn't even get the PK meters. We got them
Who
all.
knows what's buried in the archives?
It is still open hours. Larry, let's be discreet.
Yeah, but
I can grant you
Larry.
I can grant you access to areas in the first floor of the library during business hours if you would like to take some time to investigate and do some research of your own.
Dude,
let's do that.
let's be soft. Be quiet. Let's be low.
But we still need our equipment. We need some of our equipment, and we need to divide it up. Like we need to get all our.
Let's gear up.
And who got them?
Let's gear up. Let's gear up and go hunting quietly.
I think we could do our ecto goggles too. That we could hide those pretty easy. And also the
Well,
Proton
how
pistol.
about this? Is there any place you would like to check out without your equipment in this building before 5 o'clock? You've got an hour.
Well, we're just taking the equipment that are not, you know, that say, hey, we're Ghostbusters.
Like a
We're
PKE
taking
meter.
we're taking
You
the
can use a
smaller items,
PKE
like
meter.
the PKE meters, proton pistol.
Proton pistol.
Right.
This is totally not a ghost busting pistol.
That's-
It's just a normal pistol I'm carrying around here. You mean that
You
one?
won't know the difference. It's a pistol.
It's the library. You're not supposed to carry a weapon walking around.
Hell, that's a sleeve.
Leaf does.
So, okay, so do you guys want to go back to the when we don't need to move tokens or anything. Are you wanting to go back to the
Vehicles and get our
to where the vehicle is and suit up and do all the things?
not suit
Yes.
up, but get somewhere. Just
Let's
get some
suit
of the
up.
equipment. We
Let's
don't need
take
all
an
our equipment.
hour.
That's
Let's
fine.
take an hour
Well,
to
we-
suit up.
Well, we need to
To
suit
gear
up
up.
until more people leave.
Yeah.
That sounds terrific. Okay, so I'm
I
going
think we
to
should send one or two
just for
people.
fun. Just for fun, friends. Grab a 20 and roll. Do an initiative roll.
All of us?
Yes, everybody.
A 20-sided die?
And yeah, do a 20. Share your dice tray, and just do an initiative roll.
I got a 19.
Look at you.
I'm an initiative guy.
18.
Andante, roll a 20.
Well,
Okay, and Randy, do you want to roll real quick?
Randy has stepped out of the room, I think.
Okay. All right. Well, no, that's okay. So, all right. So, Ross, you can take up to 3 things. What do you want to take?
Oh, that's what you
Maybe check my left here, which is right over here in my.
Hang on, wait. I just need you to talk a little louder and slower because you're breaking up
I'm breaking up.
a little bit.
you
Yeah.
have the robot sound.
I think a PKE,
Yeah.
and some goggles,
Yeah.
and
Well, you don't have to take 3 things. I just want to know what you've got.
3 pieces that can look discreetly. And that's really the things that.
Heat meter is discreet. Ecto goggles is discreet. What else did you want?
The cut meter.
Okay, that's discreet. I don't know that you if you have a peak meter and the cud meter, then both your hands are going to be full. Do you want to carry both?
Probably don't. Let's just go with the PKE and the goggles.
Great. Okay. You can clear your tray. Tori, what are you carrying?
How big is we bring a spectral proto capacitor?
The spectral protocapacitor is about the size of it's hang on, I'm trying to think of something that it's about the size of a small cooler, like a cooler that would carry a 6-pack of beer and ice.
And does it by chance maybe look like it might be a cooler if I lied to someone?
It definitely looks like scientific equipment.
How big is the proton pistol?
Well, Somebody's already carrying it.
That bastard.
You only got one.
I know.
The proton pistol doesn't look any different. If you don't mind the pop culture reference, it's probably about the size of a phaser, a Type 1, a TOS Type 1 phaser.
And there are still PKE meters.
Oh, absolutely.
I'll just grab one of those. Just one for right now. That's good. I'm happy.
Okay.
I'm not greedy like some people named Larry.
So Larry has a peak meter that leaves one of you left. Okay, if that's all you want, you can clear your tray. I'll let Andante go first, since Larry already has 2 things.
What's left?
Larry has 3
Look at the
things.
list. You can
Larry-
grab
Larry, are
A
you
med
carrying
kit.
2 things? Hang on just a second. So, Larry, I have you down as a proton pistol and the upgraded peak meter. Do you have a 3rd thing?
Ghost trap.
You took a trap?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, otherwise,
can
why
clear-
do you have a
Okay, you
proton
can
pack?
clear, Larry, you can clear your dice tray. Andante, what are you taking?
Goggles,
Yes?
medkit,
Okay.
goes in the backpack.
oh, is it the photon pack, right?
No,
You-
just
you
a
want-
regular pack.
You want to take a proton pack?
Oh, wait, I don't know.
How big is it?
Proton pack
Well,
is
it-
that thing that
It
goes
is
on
a
your back.
sizable piece of equipment you wear on your back, and it is instantly recognizable by the public.
Maybe not. It will
It's
scare
gonna be
people.
big, isn't it?
If you look at the Larry and Randy tokens, they both have proton packs on their back, and they have the proton rifle. Trapper also, that token, not necessarily the character, the tokens. Actually, everybody's got one.
It doesn't matter. Just carry the med kit, right? And a pair of goggles. That would
Okay.
be good.
Okay. Well, wait, Luthien, are you advising Andante, or is that your pick?
Yeah, that's what she picked already, so these 2 are what she wants. So I already have a meter, because when I went to the bathroom, so
Yes.
I'm just going to grab the goggles then.
Okay, so the goggles are gone. And Michael or Randy also has a peak meter, correct?
He used one earlier.
That's what I thought. Okay, so those are gone. And okay, Luthien, was there anything else you wanted?
I guess the KUD meter.
You want one of those?
I thought someone
Yeah,
took
why
one.
not? Is it already taken?
Nope.
Okay, then I'll take
Okay,
one.
you can clear your tray, and Andante, you can clear your tray. Trapper, do you know what you might like to take?
Yeah, I'm going to take the our air drone that has infrared capability.
I don't remember you packing that. I don't remember it being on the equipment list.
I always keep it with me.
Yeah.
It's a
That's
small
probably
one.
something- you probably should have advised me of that before you left town.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. But the same
Well,
thing
I didn't either, but I'll put it on the equipment list for the next time. That's a good idea.
Okay. Well, I didn't think about that till now.
That's it's a good idea.
So you forgot to charge it, that's fine.
Okay, is
It
there
was on the roof.
more PK meters left?
The peak meters are gone, and the ecto goggles are gone. Ecto goggles are gone.
Proton
kits
pack
are
is
gone.
still there.
The only thing that you could carry inconspicuously
Proton pack.
would be, yeah, no.
No.
You can carry a proton pack very conspicuously. The CUD meter, and then you can decide if you want to gamble on the spectral proto-capacitor being something that would catch attention.
Like a cooler.
I just go with the cut beater.
Okay.
We're taking an hour to get the equipment. People
I
are
don't
going to be gone.
think
They
so.
close. They close.
You guys are experienced in dividing up equipment. It's just this isn't a real world reflection.
I think we should take an hour and take the proton packs and blow something up. I mean, and catch some ghosts.
Yes. So, and Dr. Howard meets you when you come back with your equipment, and he says, "Now I don't know what all that stuff does, but I hope it can go without saying." And then he looks at Larry and says, "Or maybe I ought to say it. We have unique and priceless artifacts in every room of every building you will be in. I expect you are going to use your greatest efforts in making sure that nothing priceless, unique, and irreplaceable is going to be damaged. Larry."
It's not a problem.
I can test it if you want me to.
You look sad today. Why don't you cuddle up with a toaster in the bathtub? You'll feel better.
Where would you like to go first?
Place of meditation.
You're going to leave the library? He's suggesting that Dr. Howard would not like you on the grounds beyond the first floor of the library until
Closing out.
closed.
Oh,
Yeah.
How much time? How much time?
Left at the bottom floor of the library for a little while.
Let's go to where the research area is. Where it's
How much
quiet
time
and
before they close?
nobody's there.
So do you want to go into the archives? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, go to the archives.
Okay.
Is there nobody there? Only researchers, and they're just.
There are researchers currently working on the second floor. The archives. You're on the first floor. Okay, so you will follow. Hang on just a second. I need to figure out where he is. Okay, so Dr. Howard is going to go this way to this hallway.
Yes, we follow.
Well, I didn't know if you were going to follow or not.
I will.
I'll follow.
He's taking us to the archive, right?
Yes, that's where you said you wanted to go.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go. All of us. Every one of us.
And
Discreetly.
My character.
Discreetly.
we're going to cut through here, which is the receiving room. You can, and it just looks like a normal reception area. We have meetings here. It really is more a place for us to consult with, whenever there's students or larger teams that are all here at once. So, and then we will go through here into the preservation room, and the preservation room is where we let people look at documents that we ourselves pull from the archives. This is the white glove treatment. In fact, I would like all of you, and then he's going to walk over to a storage cabinet and give each of you a pair of white cotton gloves. I would ask that you keep. I'm going to ask that you keep these on when you're looking at documents. What I'm going to do for you is something that is fairly unheard of in our experience. Typically, everything that is brought from the archives is retrieved, but because of these special circumstances, I am going to give you access to the entire archives.
Damn.
Yeah.
Let's go on in then.
So what's
You
it
may
like?
go in and position your characters.
Kevin, I had my
the archives-
PKE meter out the whole time.
That's fine. Well, I mean, I'm going to ask all of you to re-roll a 20 for initiative. I want you to wow, Tori got big.
And 7. Woo!
Yeah. Tori doesn't even know how the hell Tori did that.
Tori grabbed the sidebar and
Whatever Tori did was.
Okay, I'm gonna stay inside, and I'm speaking as Dr. Howard. I will stay inside the archives. I'm happy to help you access anything in particular. Randy, are you coming with?
No, I just brought him in.
Oh, you brought him in? That's fine.
I assume
So actually, while he is indisposed, he being Michael, Randy and I will be here in the corner talking. So there are file boxes, there are file cabinets, there are vertical files, there are flat files. There's, as you can imagine, it's an archive. So there's all sorts of different types of equipment that can keep things. There's shelved books. There's just all sorts of things. If you guys have any familiarity with Research Library, that's where you're at. So did everyone roll for initiative? Tori did not. A 20-sided die.
25 dice?
20-sided die.
Andante did not.
17.
Okay, so everybody's got their initiative. Everybody's got their initiative roll showing?
Yeah.
Okay, so Luthien, what would you like to do in the archives?
Just take a look in the area.
Okay, is there any particular topic that you are going to pursue for personal research?
Family history.
Whose family?
This is the Eisenhower.
Okay, Eisenhower family history. You can clear your dice tray and roll a 6-sided die. Actually, wait, I take that back.
It's 5 6-sided dice.
I want you to roll. Okay, yeah, roll a 6-sided die.
4.
A 4? Okay. Now, since your brains trait is 5, roll 4 more.
Just click the 6-sided die 4 more times.
Uh, 16 is the total of all 5 rolls?
Yes.
Okay. You find a box with, and actually you find a list in the archives of most commonly researched family history information. It leads you to books on shelves and vertical files, and just you are researching to your heart's content.
Okay.
So Are you running? Are you running any of your equipment?
Of course, I would
What do you-
look at the KUD meter.
Okay. You detect nothing with the CUD meter.
Okay. How about the goggles?
Do you have them on?
I'm gonna put them on since there's nobody else here. We can't be discreet.
Okay. Did you turn them on?
It has a power switch. Sure.
Okay. Roll a 6-sided die, please.
Okay, I'm gonna clear this first.
Yes.
Roll again. Ah, one. Shit. Do I have
You rolled a
buses?
1?
Yeah.
A 1? Okay. At least when the bright light of the room intensified by the night goggles, at least when you took them off your face, you didn't drop them. But your research has ended because you are temporarily blinded. So the ecto goggles are best used in darker spaces.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's you're fine. It's just you have a headache and you don't feel like researching anymore.
Okay. Well, I've done my research. Fine.
That's perfect. So, okay, is Trapper next?
Yeah, I'm just
Okay, what are you
going
gonna
to. I'm just going to turn on my CUD meter. And
Okay.
just slowly walk the outside part of the library, looking for.
So
any cybernetic-
you're leaving the archives to walk outside.
No, I'm walking the outside
You're
of
walking.
the.
You're walking the perimeter of the room.
Yeah, walking the perimeter of the room. There you go.
Perfect. Okay. You in your roll your, I guess.
My brain is. It says
Yeah.
brain.
Yeah, I'd say roll your brain. Roll a die, a 6-sided die first.
Okay. Two.
Okay. Now roll 3 more.
11.
Okay. You are able to detect nothing
Okay.
with the CUD meter.
Okay.
Who is Andante next?
I believe so.
So what do you want to do?
Walk around the room too.
You're gonna just walk around the room. Do you have any specific goal with your research or anything you're looking for?
To see if I feel anything unusual, like in the air, I guess.
Okay. Are you using any of your equipment?
I don't think they'll work here, no. Not yet.
I wouldn't recommend using the ecto goggles, and nobody's hurt as far as the med kit goes. So
Yeah.
it sounds like you're just kind of hanging out. That's cool. Hanging out is cool. Larry.
You can look at the book.
I am walking the room. I'm not researching anything. I figure if there's a spook, it'll pop out at us. So I'm walking around with the PKE meter, looking for a spook to pop out at me.
Okay. Would you mind rolling the 6-sided? You can clear your initiative. Andante, you can clear your initiative. Do you want to roll a 6-sided die for me?
I got a 5, so yeah, I found it.
Well, you are detecting residual peak activity with your peak meter in the the southwest corner of the room. So you are here. Which direction are you going to walk from that point,
Is that
Brian?
the southwest? That's the southwest?
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah, I'm almost certain it is.
That's
Okay.
northeast for us.
No,
No,
the
no.
library was oriented, when you walk into the library, you walk south into it.
Okay.
Sorry,
Just-
the map, the orientation of the map is off.
Just imagine it's upside down. All right. If I go in this direction, is it stronger or weaker?
Well, which, are you moving? Okay, as you walk in that direction.
All right. Sorry, Kevin, I need to
Yeah.
drop out. I have some
Oh,
stuff
I'm
that
sorry.
is going on, so I need to quit.
Okay, well,
And-
thank you for joining us. Then I will play his character for a bit.
Suddenly, Randy mysteriously disappears. Oh, God.
No, I get to run Randy for a little bit now. So,
Randy, are you possessed or acting so differently?
okay, so Larry, you are slowly walking the perimeter of the building in this direction, correct?
Yeah, north.
Okay,
Walking
terrific.
north. I'm,
So far,
I'm checking to see if the PKE meter, if it registers higher or lower.
it is registering higher as you move that direction.
I will keep going until it's the highest.
Okay, then but you've already moved enough for your turn that I'm gonna pause you there. Tori,
Ori. Oh, well, he was going to do something very similar to Larry was doing.
Go the other side. Go the other side.
Okay, and I was also going to kind of point my PK meter more towards maybe the ceiling to see if maybe I would send something from the upper level.
oh, okay, that's fair enough. No, that sounds great. Larry, you can clear your dice tray. Tori, do you want to clear your dice tray and roll a 6-sided die, hoping for a 6?
A 6-sided die. I thought I didn't want a 6.
Oh, you don't? Oh, I do.
I want you to have a 6. I think you
Okay, so
deserve
there's a
a
6.
6.
You're fine. Roll 3 more.
Ah. I'm guessing he has a 4 for brains.
He does.
How'd that happen?
Well, let me tell you, Smarky. Word. There you go. Was that 11?
So terrific. Okay, so you are holding yours aloft, walking on the opposite wall as Larry, right?
Correct.
Okay, so you are, let's say you make it to here, and you find that your readings also are increasing in intensity as you slowly walk north.
What's your
Okay.
Indicator? What's the number or color?
Well, if it's a peak meter, let's say, well, here, hang on just a second.
I want to know if what our
Let's
numbers are.
say you're not here, you're closer to here.
I don't know what that means.
You can't see my camera?
Oh no. Okay. 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 I'm
So
not.
you're midpoint, but not full. I'd give you about like a this.
Okay. Okay.
Okay?
And it's green.
Yes.
So
It's yellow.
Okay.
Both of yours are more yellow, with red being the color of alert, correct?
Oh, I was thinking
I
of the.
don't remember there being colors on the screen for a peak meter.
Okay.
I mean, it's just pretty much green. The way you tell the intensity is the the frequency of the beeping and the speed that the lights along the arms move and how high the arms get.
Okay, I was thinking in terms of green ectoplasmic entities tend to be less dangerous than red and black ones.
Oh, so green, red, and black for danger level?
That's for how powerful the entity and whether it's an evil kick-ass thing or if it's a, like Slimer would be a green. He's not safe, but he's not as dangerous as hellhounds.
I would say green with blinks to yellow.
Okay.
Or red. Green with the occasional spike to red.
I may be taking in information that isn't canon. There's a file on the Nerdy Show archives that has a beautiful spectrum and tells you which kind or what. It's like classifications.
Okay, see, I saw that as a slime spectrum. Is that what you're looking
Was
at?
that a slime thing? No, I'm remembering it from memory, so I'm not looking at
Okay,
it at all.
it's that you're remembering is a spectrum of types of slime.
Okay.
And that doesn't necessarily apply. So I'd rather go green, yellow, red
Okay.
for.
But I still got information that is useful from you.
Yes, I would say that if you were going to take a guess from looking at this, that it's a class 2, potentially 3.
Okay.
Is that fair?
Yes.
Okay. Tori, you can clear your dice tray. Ross.
You're right. That was slime. I can see it now. Okay.
Yeah. Ross, you're up. What are you doing?
No, I really want to use my goggles. I'm going to turn the lights off and put my goggles on.
Are you going to tell everybody you're going to turn the lights
Yeah.
You know, I'm not that smart, so no, I'm just going to do it.
on? Okay. Everyone
You
roll
turn the
excited.
light off without telling?
Okay, all of you.
Can you find
All
the
of you,
switch?
the lights blink off. Ross has. Oh wait, roll a 6-sided die, Ross.
Let me clear my tray and roll a 6.
Maybe you switch off the wrong thing.
Roll a 3. Ross easily finds the light switches for the archive room and plunges it into darkness because there are no windows. Ross, everyone roll to clear your tray, and everyone but Ross roll a 6-sided die.
Everyone but Ross?
Everyone who is not Ross, roll a 6-sided die.
I guess I put my goggle on again.
Well, I mean, you can if you want. Okay, yeah, well, thankfully nobody tripped. Now that you are all in the dark, the 3 of you, okay, so Andante, do you also put on your ecto goggles?
Yes.
Okay. So
Put my
Ross,
turn them on.
Ross, Andante, and Luthien are the only people who will be able to see, except Larry and Ross. No, sorry, Larry and Tori are able to see a little bit because the peak meter is emitting light.
I was going to say,
Do I see anything through my goggles that looks ectoplasmic?
No. Where are you located? Where are you located in the building? Or in the room?
I'm at the light switch.
Oh, you are. That's right.
Where
so,
is the light switch?
you.
I'll take my goggles off and turn on the light switch.
Okay. Luthien and Andante, roll. Roll a 6-sided die. Everyone clear your tray. Luthien and Andante, roll a 6-sided die.
I got a 1.
I got one.
You both got ones. Well, thankfully, when you threw your ecto goggles off, they didn't break.
Yeah.
Neither one of you can see now for a while.
Oh, fun.
And where is Ross? Where are you in the building? I can't see the token. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking for Ross, and you've got Smooter. That's my fault. So okay, yeah, you're right. You're roughly where. I'm going to move you just a little bit. You're roughly where. So okay, you have turned the light switch off and used your goggles. You've turned the light switch back on, blinding a third of the team. You still have a little bit of time to do something in this move. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
It won't piss us all off.
A PK meter. I'd like to turn on PK meter and find the lead.
Okay. So you're not researching, you're just looking for a peak. You're just doing a peak meter.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you following Tori?
I'm going to try to go towards the center of the room.
Okay, that sounds terrific. I will put you roughly here. Okay. So, all right. Just for fun, because I've lost track. Luthien, you can clear your dice tray. Everybody roll a 20 again. Wait, yeah. Trapper, did I already?
Yeah.
Have you already had a move? That's right, you did. That's right, and you found nothing. So okay. And let's see, where you started from here. Which direction did you start walking, Trapper?
I started from coming in the room, down, and back up.
So you went this. Oh wait, go ahead and I'm going to move you at the beginning of the room. I want you to take your character and move him in the direction you were moving.
Now?
Yeah, just so I can. I want to put you where you are at the beginning of the next turn.
Okay, I'm basically going that direction. I'm still
The
doing
direction. The direction your character's facing. Okay, then I'm going to put you here, and you're going to be facing north, the same direction that Larry's facing. Okay. All right. So everyone, did you guys all roll initiative again?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone clear your trays and roll a 20 for initiative again.
Oh my God, dude.
I 8 is my new one.
Okay. So what? Okay. So Ross is 15, and wow, you guys all suck. Okay,
So I rolled 1, so I'm still rubbing my eyes, obviously.
yes, you are, and let's see. Trapper rolled a 2,
Ross
and
is
Lucy
first.
rolled 1, and Dante rolled a 4, and Larry, what'd you roll? A 4
4.
also.
Did Randy roll?
Okay. So
Randy's
yeah. All right.
gone.
Okay, Ross. You guys can all clear your dice trays. Ross, what are you wanting to do?
I'm wanting to check out the research material, see if there's any residual anything, see if maybe some ghost has been doing some research.
Okay, clear your dice tray.
So, help me understand what it is you're doing. You
So,
are.
I'm using PK meter, and I'm kind of doing a little mild research using it as a tool, looking to see if any kind of spectral force has been also looking at research material.
Okay, I'm with you. So you're taking peak readings, but what you're doing specifically is trying to see whether there has been any tangible.
any interest by something spectral on any of the research material here.
Are you doing this at random, or are you going to an area of a specific topic?
I'm gonna, a specific topic. I will look for an area on the family.
So you're going to look in. So you're going where roughly Luthien was to look at family research.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to move you over by Luthien and say that along the way, you noted that your peak readings dropped as you got farther toward Luthien, and based on what you're reading in the area, you're not getting anything that indicates that anything spectral has been doing research in the archives. So
I would turn away and go the opposite direction and find out what area I want to end up in for the most.
You can't do that this turn. You already covered pretty decent ground doing that. Tori, what are you doing next?
To what?
Tori, what are you? Oh, you know what? I moved the wrong person. Sorry. Tori, you were roughly here, and you, Ross, are over there by Luthien now. Okay, Tori, where are you going? Smoother.
Might as well move farther on down the wall to around this area and still do the same thing. I'm checking both here, but also up above.
Okay, and you're going to make it to about, I'm going to put you right there.
Okay?
And your peak meter has increased in intensity, and the arms are up a little bit more. And you can tell that what you're tracking is definitely the energy connecting to a class 3.
And can I tell if it was in front of me or above?
It looks like the way that you're walking and the way you've seen it increasing, it would be in front. So, Larry, you're next.
I'm continuing to sweep the room, checking for PKE, so I'm assuming it'll continue to rise, so just put me where it's the most intense.
It is continuing to rise. Why don't you back one square? No, leave your character right where it is. And roll your brains.
Okay.
Roll your brains.
My ghost die is not a ghost.
It's a 5, so you can keep rolling.
Can I roll a cult instead?
Absolutely. Well, I mean, I don't know that knowledge of the occult is necessarily knowledge of your equipment.
Well, it's occult equipment.
I understand. Roll 4 die total, please.
4.
Well, I mean, you got a 5, and then you roll 3 more for your brains.
No, my brains are 3.
They are?
Yeah.
That's not what I have.
I
You have
3 for brains.
Well, okay, let me edit this then. So you have a 3 for brains and a 6
Wait a
for
minute.
occult?
Did I write that down wrong?
I've got you at
5,
4, 3,
8,
2,
9,
3.
10.
Was I wrong?
4, 3, 2, 3 is correct. My brains is 4.
Yes,
Larry's brains is 4. Brian's
Larry's
brains
brains is
evidently
4.
are not.
So what's your total?
That 14. Yeah, that was bullshit.
Terrific. Okay. Your peak meter is maxed out. Now, I want you to roll your cool.
Well, that's not going to work very well. Okay.
So roll 1. Roll a 6-sider first.
Okay, not a ghost die. Not a ghost.
Okay, that's 4. Now roll 2 more.
Hold it. Some idiot rolled 4-sided dies. 2, 3. Okay. Okay, so 10.
So your total is 10.
Yeah.
So when
So I'm very cool.
you're, well, I think that
If
I
you
get a
think-
chance to
Smell it
decide that.
Well, okay. I think I'm incredibly cool, and the guy standing next to me is also cool about it.
Was a guy all of a sudden. Have you
I-
seen
Wow.
guy?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Can I just
I would
shoot
say-
it? Can I just shoot it? I got a proton pack.
What you can do is barely hold your bladder.
But I
Because-
did not pee my pants again.
You did not pee your pants yet. The
Yet.
the archivist ghost, as you passed with your peak meter, came through the wall behind you and used a terrorize.
Oh no! Don't do that. You don't want to do that.
No, I didn't. I didn't want to. I just chose to. So
Lorraine.
the ghost is there, and none of you have a proton pack.
I do.
I
I have a proton pack.
No, you have one.
It's on my back.
thought they talked you into taking it off and just doing the peak meter.
Nobody talked me into taking shit off.
He never
Right.
took it off.
Okay, that I was not aware. I will give you time to turn around and face the ghost, but do nothing yet because it's on Dante's turn.
Am I blind or can I see it?
You can kind of see, and if you would like to attempt to move.
Yeah. I'll move closer to it.
Okay, roll a six-sided. Well, roll your moves.
Oops. Oh, I have moves as
Roll a
3.
six-sided die first.
Roll one six-sided first.
4.
That's a shame. Okay, roll two more.
Man,
Well, wow. Okay, you made it to there without tripping over anything, and your vision is getting better.
okay.
Trapper.
Tell me, what do I see and what do I hear?
You heard a scream that was nothing that like you've heard from any member of your team before, and you heard Larry scream back in a less than manly way.
That would be impossible. Larry's screams are
I
very
will-
manly.
I will
don't
run towards
believe
the
that
screen.
was one.
Okay, I will
So-
run towards the screen.
Okay, great. Roll a move.
Roll what?
Roll a six-sided die,
1.
and roll two more six-sided die.
8.
Okay. You can make it to here.
Okay.
And Luthien, you rolled a 1, so you can try to move if you want to, but your eyes are still pretty whacked out. Do you want
I'm
to try to
gonna-
move towards what you
I'm
heard?
gonna say something. Can I say something?
Sure.
I can move. Okay, I'm gonna say whoever has the pistol, maybe you should take it out now.
Yeah, who has the pistol?
Well, Brian conveniently has the pistol and a proton pack.
No, I
Oh
don't.
yeah, all right, Brian.
I don't have the
You're a
pistol.
hero.
Who had the? I thought.
Larry doesn't have the pistol.
Who has the pistol then?
I think
Probably.
Ross has it.
I know who wanted the pistol, but was told someone else had it.
Okay. Well, okay. This is a mistake on my part. I thought that Larry had been convinced to leave the proton pack in the car and took the proton pistol instead.
No.
But that's what I've been operating under this whole
Larry
time.
has the proton pack, a ghost trap, and a PKE meter. And I thought Tori was walking around with the pistol out
Okay. Well, then that,
because I made fun of him.
Tori had PKE and wanted the pistol.
I will give you that. That's totally fine. I misunderstood that from the jump. So, Tori, if you want to have a peak meter in one hand and a pistol in the other, then that's fine. But it is it's now my turn, and I am first off. I'm gonna in my role as Randy. I'm going to run from the room and into the hallway loudly, getting the attention of Sleeve Coat, who is going to make it mostly across the lobby, and the archivist ghost is going to move
Towards
and
Trapper.
the archivist ghost is I want Larry to roll a moves. So roll one 6-sided die.
No problem. Total moves is 8.
Your total moves is 8.
That's my
Okay.
total roll. Total roll for my moves is 8.
Yep, I'm with you. Tori, I'd like you to roll a moves. Roll one die first. One 6-sider first.
Get in there. Calm down.
I can't see the road.
Boom.
Because he hasn't. There, he had a 2. Okay.
Okay. Now roll it 3 more times.
3 more?
3 more, because your moves
Oh,
is
he's
4.
got good moves. The
Actually,
character,
Pete,
not Pete.
or Tori, did you roll your 4 dice?
He's got 15.
Did I
Yes.
roll my
Did you rolled all 4 of your 6s?
Yes.
You get to roll 3 more because your talent is dodging.
I was gonna ask. I was waiting. Calm down.
Oh, man.
There you go.
Terrific. Now I get to roll my moves.
Just as long as they're not like Mick Jagger.
No. Okay, this
His
is my
moves
first
are not
one.
like Jagger. His moves.
Oh, that's a shame. Okay, and now I will continue to roll. I have a total of 11, which means I moved here. I'm gonna kill my dice tray. Tori, which direction do you want to move in? You can move up to 2 grids in whatever direction you choose, knowing that I'm going this way.
Going what way?
I'm going through Larry toward you.
No. You mean going around Larry towards Tori.
Through Larry
No, going
toward
around.
Tori.
He's
Around.
flying, so It's on top of you anyway.
Which direction do you want to go?
You have all the grace of a golden retriever on a
Okay,
freshly waxed
you need to
floor.
move. Come back one. You can move up to 2.
I am trying.
There you
It's
go.
good enough.
That's the direction. Okay. I will roll a
All I get to
6-sided.
do for my turn.
No, well, no, that's your dodge. So no, you still get to do your turn, but that's
Okay,
your
I
dodge in the moment. And I'm gonna roll my 6. Oh no, that is a shame.
Oh, it is a terrible shame.
So I will end up here.
Somebody shoot it.
Blind as a ghost.
Okay, Larry, you've been slimed. I want you to
Who has?
Larry's been slimed, and I want you to roll. Hang on just a second. I'm trying to figure this part out. Roll the. Hang on. I thought I had a correct document open, and I don't. So hold, please. I apologize. Now, okay, we're getting close to the time.
Yeah,
Lorraine, I mean, on Dante Luthien, what are your? Do you need to?
we're losing Kay and Luthien.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What?
I
Lorraine
need
and
to try
Kay.
to go to the station.
Terrific. So now, I have completed my move. Snooter. That's not right.
Yeah, Scooter.
Smooter. What are you doing? What are you doing?
What am I doing? You know what? I didn't find anything on this side, and I heard all the commotion over there. I'm gonna turn around and go investigate.
Terrific. How far do you get?
That's a good question.
Roll. Well, so and here's how we answer it. Roll your moves. Roll a 6-sided.
Got it. Got a 6.
You did. That's delightful. Clear that.
Okay.
And now roll 2 6-sided die again.
Total is 6.
Your total is 6 with a ghost die. You make it this far before you trip and fall unceremoniously to the floor. What are you carrying?
High
The
explosives.
PKE. And I get the goggles around that.
Oh man.
Yeah, so you got your goggles on your head and your peak meter, correct?
Well, the goggles are around my neck.
They're around your
I wear them
neck.
around my neck. I wear them
Okay.
around my neck, and I have the PKE meter in my hand.
And what else are you carrying? Just those 2 things?
The PKE, yeah.
Okay, clear your dice tray, roll a 4-sided die. Even is your peak meter and odd is your goggles.
Okay.
We'll look at that. When you fell, you fell and the goggles smashed into your neck. And it hurt. So take off 3 brownie points. And you can't talk for a while.
I don't take off 3 brownie points.
Do you have your sheet in front of you?
You should have
Well,
20.
I've got the,
Just know you're down to
I've got it.
27.
okay, got it.
Oh, we had
Oh,
All
you
right.
have
30?
30?
We
I thought
started
we only
with
had 20.
30?
What? Yeah, everybody starts with 30.
I thought we started with
I
20.
shoot 30.
Okay.
I thought it was 22 also.
Well, everybody starts with 30.
30, okay.
Then I could have been spending them.
Well, I mean, you don't really. I mean, you don't have an opportunity to spend them until the end of a dungeon.
No, you can spend brownie points to get an extra die roll. I could have dodged that archivist.
Oh. Okay. I mean, I sent you guys sheets with 30 brownie points on them. I'm sorry that
No, you didn't
notice.
send one to me.
I
made
apologize.
one. I made one. I made a sheet, so I sent you my
I made
character.
Yep, I'm sorry. Yep, you're right. I didn't.
It's
Everybody, yes, everybody should have 30. And yes, you have the option of spending brownie points to improve a roll if you would like to.
Okay.
And if I remember right, hang on just a second. So, um, you can, you can spend a brownie point to add a d6 in whatever your check is. So you can. So if you guys want to if you're in a position where you want to add a roll to anything, you can spend a brownie point, and when you spend down to 0, then you're unconscious, and you can cash in a trait point for more brownie points if you need them.
Well, I'd rather not
Okay.
do that.
Well, yeah, especially you're cool because you're already down to 1. So okay. Also roll another 6. Smoother. Roll a 6-sided die and please roll a 6. Okay, your goggles are not broken. Tori, you're up.
Yes.
Shoot it! Shoot it! Shoot it! Shoot it! Shoot it!
Calm your little jets there, Sparky. I am going to use my brain that, unlike Larry, is there anything that is, extremely valuable in the area between the apparitions so that if I shoot and miss, I don't want to destroy stuff?
You have a clean shot at the archivist with your proton pistol.
And we shall do that.
Terrific. Roll your moves.
Plus
Roll a
one.
6. Roll a 6-sided die first.
In there. Get in there. Whoa.
Okay. And roll 3 more.
Does he have the shooting skill?
He does not.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm going to say that you hit. And the archivist ghost is visibly upset by being hit. And sees the direction that shot came from. So, Larry,
Yes.
what are you going to do?
Can I toss a trap and shoot it with my proton pack?
Yes, you may.
Okay, I'm gonna toss a trap, and I'm going
All right, roll your
to.
moves. Roll your moves. Tori, you can clear your dice tray.
I got a ghost die.
All right, and go ahead and continue to roll.
My moves, which are. I thought you said my moves were 1 now.
No, your cool is 1.
Ah, it's just cool. Okay, I don't need to be cool.
Yeah.
Okay. That's my moves roll, 9.
So you rolled a. So how'd you roll a 9?
Okay. I rolled a 6, and then
And then
I
a
rolled
3.
a 3. So,
Okay, so what you have,
I didn't
what you have
clear
is a
my
3.
ghost die, so I got a 3.
Yeah, I'm with you. So you have a 3 and a ghost.
Yes.
Your trap lands upside down, about 5 feet in front of you.
5 feet?
Um,
Not directly in front of Tori?
No, no, it didn't make it that far. One clarification I forgot to ask, since I told you guys that you could have Wi-Fi enabled ghost trap operation through your smartphones. I will ask you whether you have a foot pedal attached to this or whether it was a Wi-Fi
Foot pedal.
enabled. You have a foot pedal?
Yeah,
Okay.
I
So that's a
didn't think of
12
the
that's a
other.
12-foot toss.
Okay.
And but you only made it about halfway and it's upside down.
So, yeah, but if I hit the foot pedal, it'll upright itself.
I'm confident you can roll to try that.
But
Are
I'm
you
not going
choosing
to.
to
I shot it. I shot that sucker.
you gonna take a shot with your proton pack?
Yeah. Otherwise it's gonna hurt me.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your moves.
Seven. The first roll was a
Total
3.
7?
Total
Okay.
7.
So, nothing happens because you never turned it on. So,
Tie that rope down before you jump.
okay, Dr. Trapper.
Hopefully, I get there. Whoops, I don't know why I got big.
I don't know
Because
why
you
got
eat
big.
too much.
Where
I get there, notice as I am an experienced Ghostbuster that the trap is upside down. Run there to turn it right side up.
Okay, so you're gonna try to make it all the way to the trap to turn it over.
Yes.
I will let you do that depending on your moves roll. Roll a 6-sided die.
Two.
Okay, roll 2 more.
15.
Wow. You
Is that-
successfully make it there. I'm going to put you here, and you have made it to the ghost trap, and you have turned it over.
Could he toss it a little further closer to the ghost?
Yes, he can. Would you like to do that?
I would like to.
Turn it on first.
What?
You,
Turn it on.
do you want to turn the ghost trap on?
Oh yeah, turn it on.
Okay,
And
you've turned the ghost trap on. You roll the ghost trap to its fully extended 12-foot length
He slides it.
from the from where you guys all are. Now it is my turn. So I am going to move Randy to the doors of the lobby. I'm going to move Sleeve Coat across the receiving room and orient him accordingly. And Luthien is terrorized beyond the capacity for rational thought, and as is Andante. And now the archivist will move, and the archivist will hang on just a second. Hold, please.
Do you have a token for the ghost trap? That might be good to know where it is.
Oh, I I don't have a token for the ghost trap per se, but we'll say that it's here. Does that work?
Ooh la la.
I mean, it's clearly not that big. So just use the crosshairs as the location of the ghost trap. But it can suck. That's the range. We'll call that the range of the cone that it projects from the trap.
Okay.
Turn range of suck.
Is that fair?
Yep.
The
I mean,
range of suck.
knowing that it would expand, bigger than that to the ceiling. Or I think it could go to the ceiling. Oh, are you moving that for me, Brian?
I put a ghost trap token down. I found one.
Oh, cool. Okay, then here, hang on just a second. I'm gonna orient it this way.
Oh, so the cable's
That work
towards
for you?
us. Yeah.
That work for you guys?
Yeah.
And yeah, and I'm gonna say that Larry is not close enough to triggering the foot pedal without moving. But I mean, clearly Tori is closer than and then Trapper and then
I'm close
Larry.
enough. I'm close enough to hit it, though, right? When I'm
You are not-
allowed to shoot it.
You are not close enough to hit it anymore because Trapper slid it.
The archivist.
You have to move. You have to move before you can hit it.
I can hit the archivist, can't I? With my
Oh, yeah,
proton pack.
definitely.
So if
But
I
it's- well-
shoot it, I can still move it, and then Tori or Trapper can hit the foot pedal.
You won't see, but you're also presuming that the arc. I mean, I haven't moved the archivist yet.
No, you don't need to.
Oh, well,
There,
that's-
see? that solves
I'm
everybody's
glad you're here.
problems.
I'm glad you're here to clarify this for me. Let me see if I need to move or not.
You don't need to.
Okay.
Although, Tori
It
did
is-
shoot at it.
Tori did shoot at it.
Didn't
You're
he?
right.
With his pistol?
Yes, and hit it. So I am going to use my terrorize. What happened?
Said, hey, Phillips.
Oh. Oh wow.
Well, that's okay. I don't mind.
There's dissension in the ranks. Okay, I'm using my terrorize. I want everyone to roll their cool. Brian, you can go ahead and roll your 1.
Well, I
Stay rolling cool. I understand what that means.
I rolled my
I'm sorry.
1.
Roll a 6. Roll your cool trait. Your cool trait.
Yeah.
So everyone roll a 6-sided die. Did you really roll a 1,
Yes.
Larry?
Larry rolled a 1, which
I
is
smell like good.
he didn't roll a ghost.
Trapper.
I rolled a 2.
What was your first roll?
I rolled them at the same time. I don't
No,
know
what
which
was the
ones
first
were. Oh,
die?
5.
5. Perfect. Okay. So, all right. Now I will make my roll. Hold, please. Here's my first one. And hang on. Okay. All right.
22.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
There's no way
so,
she can be that cool.
Yeah. All right. Well, all 3 of you run away. Which direction would you like to run?
Towards the exit.
I will let you choose.
How far? How many squares can we move?
I'll say you can move 5 squares. I don't
Can
care what
move?
direction it is. I don't care what direction it is. It just can't be toward the ghost.
It can be diagonal though, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
That is toward the ghost. You are closer
No,
to the
that's
ghost
towards
than you
the
are.
exit.
Oh, okay. I'll give you that.
Yes, you.
Smooter,
Yes.
what are you doing?
What am what does a 2 give me?
I'm sorry?
I rolled a 2, I don't know what that means.
Oh, that's okay. Are you running toward them?
Well, I was running and I tripped and fell, and now I can't really talk.
You can't talk to them, but you can talk to me.
Yes.
So are
And
you
he said
continuing?
they want to roll their dice for the cool one. I rolled a deuce, and I don't know what that means.
Oh no, you're fine. You weren't
fine.
close enough to them to be scared.
Okay.
What are you wanting to do?
And I see what's going on with them?
Do you want to run toward them?
No. From where I'm at.
Can you
Was I
see
able
what's
to
happening to
observe?
them? You absolutely can.
Yes.
You heard a shriek and a
I am
menacing
running
whisper.
away.
You're running away?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
They're running, I'm running.
Okay. Which are you running toward the exit?
The exit, correct.
Okay. You rolled the 2. Roll 2 more.
On top of the deuce.
Sorry. Roll 2 more 6-sided die.
Okay, I rolled 2 3s, a total of 6.
Well, in a total of 8 because you cleared the 2.
Yes,
So
yes.
you can make it. You can make it to the exit. Are you wanting to run out of the room?
Yeah.
No, 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 no. Shoot it, shoot it,
Okay.
shoot it.
You're out of the room. Tori.
Oh, since you made me run away, that ruined my half plan.
Well, I mean, you don't have to keep running away. You just you.
I'm gonna do my best. David from American Werewolf in London running away from his friend, or in this case, not friend the ghost, and say, "Shit, stop, turn around, run back." Using my moves of 4 and dodge with 7 to slide in, maneuver the trap, and kick it on to suck the ghost up.
Okay, I don't know how that's a dodge.
To dodge because I'm not going anywhere near. It's like this. I'm swooping in and dodging him to crap it like this. I slide slam. I gotta set it up and turn it on.
But you're
Dodge,
headed
man.
toward
No,
the trap.
that would be towards him, going like this. The dodge to stay away. The dodge. It is.
Well, I appreciate your explanation. Please
In my
roll
real
a
life,
4.
I tried
Please roll
Aspen.
4 6-sided die.
Hey, what?
I appreciate your explanation. You are not going to roll 7 dice. You are going to roll 4. Clear your tray.
Sorry?
Trapper and Ross, clear your tray. Tori rolled a 6 with his first roll. That's fantastic. Roll. Please roll
I get
3.
4 more.
Well, no, you delete it first. Delete it first because it's a 0. So
No,
now
I
roll.
get 4 of those, so they're
roll-
24.
No.
Wait, what?
I know. Now what?
4.
Jesus Christ. Trying to cheat, you're not letting me, Phillips. I'm on your
Alright,
side.
Nobody's letting you cheat. Okay,
Hey, what?
roll 3 more 6-sided die, please.
Told you I was going to roll a bunch of them.
So your total moves is 6 with a ghost.
Well, it's 13.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at Smooter. Clear your tray. There you go. Okay, so your total moves is 13.
Yeah, with a
Yeah,
ghost.
it's pretty.
So tell me what you're wanting to do.
I
believe
want to
he just-
slide in, gently
Yeah.
set that
Yeah.
little puppy up, and hit the tray with my foot, so I can suck him up.
You accomplish all of that.
You're gonna suck him up. Just suck away.
And you look in the trap. And you are paralyzed. Larry, what are you going to do?
Can I turn on my proton pack?
Yeah, you can do it by just twisting the neutrino wand.
And I do that, and I shoot the sucker.
Terrific. Roll your moves. Roll a six-sided
4.
one first. Yes.
And I hit.
What's your total moves?
Well,
A 9?
9.
Wow. Okay. Yes, you hit.
And I'm just gonna keep it hitting. He just took 1 ectopresence damage.
Yeah, you have made contact with the archivist and hit 1 time. Dr. Trapper.
Hold that. I will hold it.
You can't.
But I'm
Its
just gonna.
ectopresence is not allowing you to hold it.
Well,
But you have made contact with it to give it damage.
Okay. Tori contacted it too. You're
Dr.
keeping track
Trapper.
of the damage, right?
I'm sorry?
Tori hit it once too, so.
No,
you're
Tori
keeping-
looked in the trap and was paralyzed.
No, before.
Trapper-
Earlier, he used his pistol.
Yeah. Yes. It has been struck twice. Yes, you are correct. Dr. Trapper.
Do I see Tori paralyzed?
Yes.
I will run toward him to see if I could at least grab him, move him back, and try to get him back into the moment.
That's terrific. Roll your moves. Tori and Larry, clear your dice trays.
I don't want to.
Thank you.
That's the best I'm gonna roll all day.
Yes, it is. It's sad but true. You rolled a 2 for your. Okay, now roll 2 more 6s.
This works okay for the ghost die mechanic.
13.
Yeah. Your total is 13.
He did.
Yep.
You make it to Tori and successfully pull him away from the trap, and he is shaking his head and regaining his bearings.
Okay.
So now it is my turn, and I am going to. What am I going to do? I am going to animate the trap.
No! No! You misspoke, sir.
So let me roll. Oh my! Oh my! And so let me hang on just a
This is
second.
bad for us. It should be bad for you.
Yes, it is.
Well, it should be, but
I
it's not.
believe he animated the ghost trap directly under him and got sucked in. That makes perfect sense.
Okay. With a 16, I have animated the ghost trap, and I have flung it.
No.
I have flung it at Larry. Roll your moves.
Pick the
5,
one with the low.
7.
The trap strikes you, but you don't look into it at least. And you lose 2 brownie points
Oh man, I was gonna spend
with
those.
with a hit to the head. The ghost trap now is off, and it is at your feet. But I'm not done with my turn because I am going to. Sleeve is going to ask Smooter, what the hell is going on in the archives?
Moody's gonna say,
Smooter's going to say what?
I can't talk.
Oh, that's
I
right.
can't talk.
Okay, you are hoarse, but can communicate now.
Guys, now.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a 6-sided die. Hang on just a second. I think I understand you, but I'm not sure, and I am going to push past you and run into the archive and ask Dr. Howard what is going on. And Dr. Howard says they have found a ghost. Let them work. So Sleeve is standing there, and Dr. Howard is standing there, and it is Smooter's turn.
Smooter. Smooter.
All right. I'm coming back in. I'm following Sleeve, who's got it going.
Okay, well, Sleeve's past you. Where do you want? Where are you wanting to move?
I want to move right about where the elevator is. Elevator room.
Okay. Yeah, move over in front of. Well, roll your moves.
We're gonna roll.
Roll a 6-sided die. Just one 6-sided die.
4.
Okay, now roll 2 more.
Ento.
Okay. Yeah, you easily make it to the elevator. Is there anything specifically you want to do?
I don't have any weapons. The goggles are worthless. And the PK meter, well, already knows there's a ghost there, so, no.
Okay.
Not that I can think of at the moment.
No, that's cool. Tori.
Is there anything around me that I could throw at?
Well, that you can throw at the ghost? I mean,
Yeah.
you're probably in reach of some hardback books.
I'll throw one at him.
Okay. Roll your moves. No, roll your muscles. So roll a 6-sided die. Now roll 2 more. Okay, so your total of 14.
Yeah.
You throw the book. You make it about as far as where Larry is standing. And when the book hits the ground, its binding breaks and tears one of the covers off.
Hope it wasn't an expensive book.
Well, I guess Dr. Howard will be able to tell you when he picks it up. Tori,
Yeah?
it's your turn.
Well, I mean, I'm like, take a quick instant feel of how I feel after having been, dazed. Am I okay?
You've got
I will-
your fact.
I will pull out my gun and shoot the wee beastie again.
Excellent. Roll your moves.
Roll one
My
six-sided
moves.
die.
Delectable 4.
Good.
Terrific. And then roll
3 more?
3 more.
3 more.
Massively wonderful 19.
A 19. You do visible damage to one might have if one was holding a peak meter out, you would have done double damage to the archivist ghost, who recoils from the hit and fades a little bit in brightness and visibility. I mean, the ghost is now a little hazier and a little less bright, and shaken. Larry.
Larry shoots again. Oh, hold it. Larry turns the stupid trap on and then shoots.
Well, you're in reach. You're in reach of turning the trap on, but it's like you can pick it up. Are you wanting to turn it on, or are you wanting to do something else?
Sure.
All right, I'm going to shoot it. If I can, if it's weak enough to ensnare, someone else can turn the trap on. So I'm going to shoot the thing.
Okay. Roll your moves. Roll the
2.
first. Side.
Kevin, I'm spending a brownie point on the move.
Okay. So you've got a 2. Roll 2 more die.
So a 10. That hit before.
Yes, it did, and it hit again.
Okay. And I'll roll a 20-sided dice for damage. That would be 15
no.
ectopresence.
Delightful. That's a great idea, but no. Dr. Trapper, what do you want to do?
Does it stay connected, or is it just he's not weak enough yet?
I mean, when you strike with the neutrona blast, you can see that there is an electric response, but it doesn't stay connected. You have to move because you have to either, to hold the neutrona wand firm or sweep with it. It requires another moves. So every time you want to do a damage to ectopresence, it requires a roll.
Yes, but to capture, it has to be ensnared, and it automatically ensnares if it has 0 ectopresence. That's what I'm asking.
That is correct.
Is
that
it
is correct.
ensnared?
You did not ensnare the ghost with that blast.
That's what I'm
I
asking.
misunderstood what you were saying.
Yeah.
So,
that's what I'm looking for.
Okay. Yes. So, Dr. Trapper?
I will run to Larry, grab the trap, and turn it on and throw it towards the archivist.
Okay. Roll a 6-sided die.
Roll a 5.
6.
Wonderful.
Wow.
Clear that roll. And then
Was that the ghost roll?
roll 2 more.
Yeah,
So
that was
clear
a
the
ghost
set.
die. So clear it and roll the rest. Oh, man.
12.
So you rolled 2 more 6s?
Yes.
Wow. That's fantastic.
So you learned how to program the owlbear, I guess.
You make it to the trap. You turn it on. You throw the trap toward the ghost as far as it's able to extend. but when it hits the ground, the trap turns off again.
So how far did the trap go?
The full 12 feet, so he could work the pedal with his feet if he wanted to. I mean, he didn't throw it. Yeah, that's fine. So it's, yeah, I mean, it is, Trapper's there.
Is it
It's closer to here.
12 feet from Trapper, right?
12 feet from Trapper, yes.
Okay, but the cable is still here.
Yes, the cable would be at his feet.
Okay, yeah.
So he could trip the trap if it was turned on. You know what, actually? You know what? I think that the foot trigger would turn it on. So never mind. So that's, yeah. Don't you think?
Yes.
Don't you think that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I do think
All right.
that.
So
I think we all
scratch
agree.
that. Because-
I mean, if you have
because
the-
he rolled.
Take a vote.
Okay.
Thumbs
We'll
up.
just, how about this?
Kevin,
How about this?
This is the original model. I think if you got the Wi-Fi version, you might have to turn on the receiver.
I agree.
But
I
this
agree with
doesn't
that.
have a
So
Wi-Fi.
it is the original model. So Larry knows that Trapper can trip it with his foot. and
Trapper,
Terry
trip
knows
it with
that
your
Trapper
foot.
can trip it with- But Trapper doesn't know because he rolled a ghost.
Yeah, but Larry yelled it at him.
Not until Larry's turn, and it's my
Trapper
turn
knows
now.
that it's Trapper.
It's my turn now. So, I am going to,
Do the Macarena.
yes, I am going to,
Do the Macarena.
Who's the board?
I'm going to use my terrorize again.
Why would you do that?
I need each of you to roll a 6-sided die. Except for Paul, because Paul's too far away. Except for Smooter.
Smooter.
Change it to Pooper. He's pooped his pants and left.
Could be. Wonderful. So keep those. So now, Tori, you get to roll one more 6-sided, and Trapper, you get to roll one more 6-sided, but Larry does not.
Because Larry's too far away.
No, Larry only
Larry's
has
not
one
cool
pool, but he rolled the maximum. So, okay, the ghost waves its arms and screams loudly again, but none of you respond in a frightened way.
Well, I'm frightened. I'm just not terrified.
But in the yes, that's fair. None of you are terrified, and Dr. Howard moves to Smooter to say, "Throw another book, and it's coming out of your bill." Smooter, it's your turn.
Smooter, that's okay. We'll just charge more.
That's what I was thinking.
Smooter is in charge of the invoice.
Yeah.
It's a government agency. We have to charge
Dr.
more.
Howard, Dr. Howard, this ghost is so destructive, we're gonna have to charge you twice.
Roll your intimidation. Okay, so roll. So clear. Everybody, clear their dice trays. Smooter, roll a 6-sided die. Yes. Now clear that one.
Jesus.
Clear that one and roll it 7 more times.
The 6-sided die 7 times.
A 6-sided die 7 times. Because you have an intimidate talent.
25.
25. Which would have scared the hell out of Dr. Howard if your voice wasn't effed up. So, Tori, your turn.
Tori.
Smooter, you can clear your dice tray.
I'm not sure if I can. Oh, I can. There you go.
You can.
The ghosty still looks weak and not as bright.
Weaker and not as bright, yes.
I'm nowhere near the trap, so I can't really do much about that. Shoot it again.
Perfect. Roll your moves.
4 and 3 more, right?
That's correct.
I just took its head off.
Well, I mean, in a spiritual sense. I mean, what is your total 12?
Yeah?
Okay. You hit it, but you didn't take its head off.
Well, should have.
So,
I want to
The,
decapitate a ghost.
Larry,
Yes?
what are you gonna do?
I'm going to spend another brownie point as I shoot that horrible thing.
Okay.
First roll is a 5.
Yes. Second roll.
11.
Third roll.
That's all 3 rolls. I got a 1.
That's all 3.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay. You hit it, and when you do, you see its arms drop. You see its intensity fade, and you see it look like it is panting and breathing hard. Dr. Trapper.
Is it ensnared?
It is.
Well, I believe Dr. Trapper will be pushing the button and we're just going to screw this thing over.
Hey, is he near the trap that he will, once I turn it on, he will be sucked in? Or do I need to push it further out?
You would need to push it further out.
I would do that, and when I'm close enough, then I will step on it to activate it.
Roll your moves. Please roll a 6.
Please move like Jagger.
3.
A 3, and roll 2 more.
14.
Nice.
14. You successfully position the trap. You trip it, and it turns on, and the ensnared ghost is hovering over the trap, and I get to make 1 saving throw. Let it be.
A 6.
It is not a 6. You successfully trap the ghost.
Yay!
Yes. Oh! Makalakahay, makahaniho! Yay!
Smooter, are you taking notes?
I have been adding things up, if that's what you mean.
Well, yeah, but so just note that you have trapped 1 class 3 focused full torso specter.
I thought it was a class 6.
Well, I guarantee you'd still be fighting it if it was a class 6.
Oh, because I think I'm building it class 6.
We would be dead long before that.
Yes. So, okay.
This is a class 3.
You say
That's
3, class
4,000.
3 or class 4?
The ghost is trapped. The archives is relatively undamaged. Dr. Howard is very appreciative. And is there anything else that you would like to do in the archives at this time? The museum is closed, so people are starting to leave, but not. But it's maybe 10 minutes after
Not all
5.
the way gone.
Totally clear.
Well, we should do a quick sweep with our meters and make sure that was the only one here.
Okay,
Sure.
that is the only trap I have.
Yes, we should go.
So,
We can't
Yeah,
so
put
you have
more
a full,
things
you have
in
a
the
full
trap.
trap. For those of you sweeping the area with peak meters, you discover no additional.
Still on.
Um,
Okay, we are back.
oh,
So I got lunch. You may
Okay.
want to turn off your heater. It's really hot outside.
Okay, Lorraine, could you turn your camera off? Oh, it's not even on. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
Lorraine, I assume you're
um,
not going to play, right?
well, no, we are at what I would call a really good stopping point. If you would like to,
She turned on her thing and
to
screwed
end-
up all the webcams anyway. Is this
Yeah,
a
just-
good place to pause for 2 weeks, Kevin?
yeah, that'd be terrific for me.
Okay. So
Me
we
too.
captured a class 3 entity.
Yes,
Okay, class
you
3.
successfully captured a class 3 ghost that had been haunting the archives for some time.
Yeah, but the archives is not the graves or the boyhood home. So we need to, after everybody clears and we can do our real work, we need to sweep
Yes.
this whole place. We need to check those places too.
Yes.
Okay.
And check those places they didn't want to go in this building during operating hours.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Where
So,
the cool
okay,
stuff fits in my
but before we go, now that you know that operating hours are over, there's no. I mean, your intentions are to leave the library and do nothing else in the building until and start to get ready for the real work.
That was the question, not a statement, correct?
That's a question. Is there anything else you guys want to do in the building, or are you going to leave with the full ghost trap to get ready for, what you can do now that everybody's leaving?
Are our other compatriots, other 2 or 3 that are not, are they still kind of with us, even though you're playing?
Randy is gone. Randy has left the building. Luthien and Andante are, calming down after your spectacular feat of ghostbusting, and are done with any research that they want to do in the archives and would be ready to go.
Yeah, I want to go get everything. I want to get all my equipment. It was stupid of us. We should have listened to Larry and took our equipment. Let's go get our equipment.
No.
Okay.
Gear up.
No. God, why do you do this? Well, there's the rabbit hole. Well, let's just run down that rabbit hole. All evening long, Scott, whatever his name
There
is.
is no Scott.
Let's be
There is full
discreet. No, Larry, let's be discreet. And now we meet a ghost. And, oh, Larry was right. Bullshit. We had to be discreet. You want to win
You mean discreet,
title of being real
discreet
Ghostbuster.
throwing valuable
Well, not-
historical records at a ghost. That's
Oh, well,
discreet.
I believe you.
True.
I think before we leave, we need something else to discover. I think Tim's trying to lead us down a path here. Is
No,
there something
I-
else to discover before we leave? What was
I'm
the
not.
Ghostbuster?
I'm just
leaving.
asking. I'm just
We had
asking.
just defeated a ghost.
We can.
We're like, let's go get a Pepsi. Let's get our stuff. Let's get right back.
Yeah, that's
Let's
what we
get
need
geared
to do.
up. Let's put our
It's
PJs
geared
on.
up. All these people are leaving. No more
You can
video.
always,
More
you can
kids with
always
parents.
return. You can always return to the library. Dr. Stans assures you that the decision to honor
Not a free run.
the decision to honor discretion at this point was the right thing to do.
True.
We did great, except for the kid with the phone and the book.
Yes. Those are notes.
Phone.
If it was
The
an
kid
important
with the phone who started recording Larry as soon as he walked in full Ghostbusters gear.
I do want to point out that if I hadn't taken my proton pack, we would not have caught that ghost.
I think I hit the ghost more than you did.
Doesn't
But
matter.
you also brought a trap too.
I brought the trap. You didn't bring a trap, and your proton pistol will not capture a ghost.
We could have.
Can you catch a ghost with a proton pistol? I don't think so. Because I fucking read the sheet. I know what it says. It says, Pete is a silly boy who doesn't know shit. That's what it says so right there. I added that.
We could have covered up the
You added it. Only 30 seconds ago.
Cover them up and bring them in. Then we could have put them in the library.
Yeah, you could have.
See us do it.
You could have figured out a way to discreetly carry those into the building if
Yeah.
you wanted to.
Yes.
Brian brazenly wore his pack.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Larry.
Brian doesn't have a pack. Brian wishes he did. But Larry
is
has one.
the Inside Edition tonight before we even get this thing done.
You know,
come to
it's
think
a
of
good
it,
thing for you
Ghostbusters
that
and they like too.
silliness is not a crime, so you are free to go.
Mommy, are they going to shoot the ghost of me?
I did my research on Bob Hope. I got so many of these one-liners.
Unfortunately, tonight it was far more Don Knotts.
I'm sorry, Tori. You might think you have $1 million baby body, but you have a food stamp face.
Holy cats! The kid gloves are off. Well, I hope. I know that was a lot of setup, but I hope it was an enjoyable first round of the game.
I enjoyed it.
It was fun. I
It
loved
was
it.
fun. It was fun.
So I guarantee that this was the climb to the top of the roller coaster, and now it's going to be. I mean, now the stuff's happening.
Good. That's what
This
I want.
this roller coaster is called Hell's a Poppin'.
Well, it depends on how many ghosts you roll. I can't believe how many ghosts you guys rolled.
That was
That
amazing.
was
Well, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. Thank you very much for watching, the 3 people who watch this channel. And we'll finish our wonderful adventure soon. Live trans and prosper. Bye-bye.